Okay. Hello, good afternoon. How's everybody doing? I hope say yes we are doing nishira obia hoye. To say ene memenda memenda bia nwumre wo Ghana memu any other countries yene Sofo Samuel Okoso ebedi ebeye aware enchreche na last week ye beka the principle to have a happy marriage and ene twaso we're going to learn some coping skills and nyoma yebetimi aye nebe boaye na ya wa refie to say ye fear ye tete yen nomne ho nkron ne by your relationship no yebetimi a maintain sa ware ni so for Samuel Okoso akwaba
ya na ma abomwe
Yesu adom ne ne nhyira me ho ye papa me da nyame nhyira won so
onyame adom boko
ye da Yehowa ase me da wase me bia me koso ada wase say unyamre na woni ye bedi nkomo be ye nkyerɛkyerɛ because enyo obia na wo saa amre no but say wo no wa commit one making a commitment and by far no what the commitment is what say you are reliable, you can be trusted. And then later yabano and I may so stop with the enormous is there a minute to the enormous and we drew her name ready no cremu it's suffer last week who drive which retire and some bebre mu atese chai aware munsam dosu but say the betimi ama yani age ewo ya brabo mu ya ware mu really chese esi esua enuoma bi a ebeboa na ama enuoma etimi aye a bit easier with ntiase na yebenya no enka bomu no nso no eno nso eye adwuma enkyerɛkyerɛ ɛna te sɛ ye kasapa kasade te sɛ wo bubo wenum nyina so bebre odo ye wu chiame eje me da ase so wa share program no te sɛ me ba so ami timi share me program agire obi atansa no metimi a share we nyina ye nsem Facebook da bi asam foforo Inti Sofo, yen shase te say, enuoma ben num sano. Ena yese ye koso, eshia ewo yawarimu. Giving us the principles of a happy marriage, and I say to maintain a healthier marriage, and I say life in just say in everything because sometimes be on say oh na there be can worry ho asem I worry asem ho hia because won worry kra be worry ana say when you wadwen say obe worry so a obetimi asua bibi di abon ho ban
no I say Adwoa akon say dey say last we kan ye no oman be yeye abusua be yeye gro be yeye a ejina ware so
wow
ebi onyame hye Adwoa ase no odi Adam eka amoa ho no onyame kata Adam say wa tutu omudin tutu omu nyina din that time Adam a friend man but mo nyina atutu omudin a nyame hu ene wa amfa ono ne saso ne de Adam anka
wow
sanka Adam wo tutu din na no ka kire Awurade say oh chimpanzee after we friend woman anka nyame nka he
emom no correct
na nyame hu say okay say na nipa pe aboa so de ba ne ho kanfo de a na me hu hia say mesan amani bibibiu na wo nyame hu say sa Adam tutu omudin no watu chimpanzee watu rabbit watu we but on two woman still na sanka obi ba ko ese obeka ho na ma anije ba
No
it is
correct.
obi hwe obi tie yen obi any yen program ya mo all man yen den kra say yesu de bi efa aware ho because onipa one of the foundation so we be successful ana say obi abrabo enkoye ya ejina ho
No correct.
Enti ana amade bia yeni abre a ye nyina ye church ya adwen na ye church kakra aka onyame di adom ye se de we say afofo nso beti ebi say ni ba bebre ho a onwo nya nije ewa aware mu ebi nso nya nije ewa aware mu enti ye nyina ye church na se ye nyina ye fa na se ye nyina ye de ye adwuma a ebeboa ye pa ama yetimi ehunu yeni nipa ene nipa ntam asam ebi se mpempi no ohwe eyewo ebia adwuma bia na sa mo mo PROs no eye enipa ene nipa ntam nkitahudie na omo di se unya aware enya bema ana unya aware nya oba ana obi be ware se oye oba na so obenya bema kan ho a etimi ma ema okwan ma utumi ni onipa ntam no utumi eni ne koyie fi se sabre no de bia wo so ya oni obi be kasa nti se de oni obi e kasa no saade ne so ema okwan ama wo utumi ni afofo kasa yie ba se woni saade ne wa nya saade ne bi wa nya nipa bi ankan ho a ema okasa no eni mu nyama na entimi enye yie nti obi tie ya mama ya kwa yo nipa bra agbo a onyame hyeto ho ye den a obi bekom sempo obi mpese obeware a bible se ye nhye no nanso ebasa na osu sua bia at least osu betumi e da toto abra abo na etimi aye
no credit so me pacho and that dear sister Quia Nima Abantan sister Quia Nimani o day I am so happy to see you Obesima Memo Akwaba, and we welcome everybody else. Chiame, thank you again. Much already no. Edamasinya Mishra. They say no Facebook me ba me ye program I can share. Copy me so be share me nimuno. Na me koni pa crony page and sanametimia ko share oh baby. I don't know. Things are getting complicated. Into Sofo. And now no pay me a program. Na me ye program no. Me name is Sister Simino. Almost no back to say nyansa di nyansa any maturity nimdie no ebi kita omo pa na enuoma bi a enkomo ne kwetwetwe baaye no ene se eba ye nkomodie mu a nkomodie mu ewo ye society no ne ye community no ye nyaade wo ho majority of us ye nim saade ne ye nim kasapa ene kasade na asem in fact omo kan ye nyina no ye mu bebre ye nim se ye nokre because oyiri anaso kun bi etimi sometimes anase nua maame papa wofa ene soamo ene abusuafo ni bi na afofo ye dwumayefo anase nipa bi kura social media obi wo hɔ no ma woni mu firi baabi a ba se bi asɛm bi a wobɛka woni wo nya adwen wotimi bie na no ɛka asɛm bi kyerɛ onipa dasani a kyerɛ sɛ wodadwen ho a wonte asɛ sɛ nipa no wontimi ɛmfa na adwen ɛnyɛ adwuma onsua de na on filter sɛnea wɔ ne nipa bɛkasa na nipa ate nase because senti ase ebeye adwuma eye se nipa ehu sɛnea wɔne ne yɔnko nipa anaasɛ ne dɔfo ebɛkasa ensɛm bi wɔ hɔ no ma we have to see a born repetition because ɛno no ka ho na ma enuoma etu anamon ɛwɔ yaware mti no sɔfo asɛm sei no ɛdeɛ na abetimi aka afa ho
yo no kre mame last be kan asɛm bi sɛ uyi obi a ọmọ mo emumu ọmụ ntumi nkasa na obi otumi kasa bia na yeyi wakoma ebo intentem na the next thing nsɛm a efiri wano ba
no correct nampa
onipa ntumi nsɔre a no pa ankɔfo anyime nkasa me nkasa obi a ho dai we yɛ ɔbɛka obi
ampa no kre
na ɛtɔ biribi a ɔkasa ɛna kyerɛ nipa su a woyɛ
wow
dan we kan sɛ momone ɛyɛ nam a Ghana fo yɛ pɛpaa
nso bon den so
bon nanso obi kasa a yɛ sɛ wɔn mu kasa bon papa
no kre
ɔfa momone nhyɛ n'anu wo
nso
asɛm na efu n'anu ba yɛ no
enye
ɛkyerɛ nti kasa ɛyɛ yɛsua yɛkyerɛ
no kre
yes yɛwɔ kasa a yɛka ɛwɔ ne bere mu
ampa
nti ɛsan sɛ wɔyɛ abɛyɛ yɛn nti no yɛnhwɛ sɛ yɛbɛhu asɛ kakra bi wɔ Proverbs chapter 15 chapter 15 verse 23 Pacha hɔ ne kenkan sɛ onipa no mu mmuayɛ ɛyɛ anigye ma no na asam a wɔka no ne bere mu no sɛdeɛ esi a ɛyɛ onipa no mu mmuayɛ the answer asam a ɛbɛfiri w'anum bɛba ɛtumi yɛ anigye ma wo sɛ obi abisa w'asɛm ɛbɛtumi ayɛ wo kun ɛbɛtumi ayɛ wo maame ɛbɛtumi ayɛ wo papa ɛbɛtumi ayɛ obiara na kwan a bɛfa so a wobɛbua no kwan a bɛfa so a wobɛyi n'ano kwan a bɛfa so a wobɛyɛ biribi no ɛkyerɛ sɛ nipa yi n'ani agye anaasɛ nipa yi wamuna obi wɔ hɔ a ɔte hɔ wobɛhu sɛ n'anim deɛ ɔsere but wokɔka no a anaa wobisa n'asɛm a deɛ bɛfiri n'anum bɛba no na bɛkyerɛ sɛ n'ani agye anaa wamuna
yes
obi nso wɔ hɔ a n'anum kasa nti ne ho afɛ paa ɔdrɛse paa nanso n'anum kasa nti ɔnyɛ obi mpo ana waware no obi nso ne ho afɛ paa ɔwɔ sika paa nanso nipa ntumi mmɛn na ebi sɛ wobɛkɔ yi n'asɛm a ɔbɛka no ɔbɛka asɛm ama egu ho fi
oh my gosh
nti kasa yɛkyerɛ ɛne na Solomon ɛka ho asɛm no sɛ onipa no mu asɛm anaasɛ onipa no mu mmuayɛ ɛyɛ ma no nanso asɛm a yɛka no ne bere mu no saa asɛm no ɛyɛ asɛm a ɛɛdɛ mpɛn pii no nipa bebree nim asɛm a yɛka ɛwɔ ne bere mu
no correct
nti sɛ bi a ɔkɔ adwuma mu na okonya bibi a ɔne sɛ frustrate na ɔde saa ntɔkwa no aba fie
wow
nti wobɛhu sɛ nuku anaa na yiri bisa n'asɛm a abufuo na ɔde fi abɔnten baeɛ no ɛsɛ sɛ ɔsesa no
ampa
saa ara nso ɛna ebi nso wɔ hɔ a wo nso wobɛtumi akɔ baabi ɛdeɛ ne wahyia abufuo bi wɔ baabi nea wode kɔ wosan de kɔ hɔ a w'anum kasa no ɛbɛ expose wobɛhu sɛ wahyɛ atade a ɛfɛ wobɛhu sɛ wayɛ nneɛma bi a obiara ho a wofi abɔnten ba a wo appearance ne deɛ sister yɛ ɔbɛyi bra yɛ ɔbɛyi ne ho ɛfɛ paa
wobie w'ano a asɛm asɛe
nti ɛma nipa kasa ɛyɛ adeɛ bi a ɛha adwen paa nipa kasa ɛyɛ adeɛ bi a ɛha adwen paa obi tumi aka kyerɛ obi kɛsɛ sɛ nipa no sɛ ɔte sɛn because ɔtɛ da bi a wonnim nipa no a wɔne ne kasa no wonnim ebi a dibea bi anaa position bi a ɔwɔ
no correct
but ɛsan ne sɛ wɔnum kasa nti no wobɛsi wagu ho anim asɛ wɔ nipa n'anim nti saa wɔnum kasa kɔɔ na nso bɛtumi ama wɔanya anuonyam wɔ nipa n'anim
ampapa no kra asɛm na wɔde ato hɔ no sɔfo
nti wobɛhu sɛ ebi a obi a ɔwɔ dibea kɛseɛ bi wɔ baabi na ebi a ɔba bi sɛ ɔbɛbɛ sɛ metwa mu wɔ ha na menim fie ha sei mpatwɔ hefa ne yɛfa wobɛbɛta anyɛ fie de w'ani tua de wohu adeɛ
asɛm o watu fo nipa no
watu fo ama no na ne hu adeɛ sɛn mefa kwan ofa ha a obɛduru ha obi kwa otumi ya adwuma bi ehye pani bi ase ewa adwuma mu bia na bia se be di kan kan no oba no kono obi na nya kasa ewa kwan mu ebi o ha na bia wo kwa obi na kofo public transport ma mfa Ghana ha de enya example Ghana ha de ofo public and as a commercial transporter ebi o ha be se mate fo mu
no correct
mate ni bi o ha ebi a onimu se na esi ni nipa kasa na ebi o de wakasa basa so no kasa basa na wo fasa ebufuo na sa o de kwa wo ba koduru adwam no wa hwe opani bi se wasam so wo so de sa ebufuo na e de be hia na bi se wo afi da bi na de ba
ampa sani de o di fra bonten went me and self regulate yourself went me ene wo ho ankasa na one reprogramming wo mindset na it carries over ayeso yesi wo mabufuo hyew asem hyew bo no wanka na se wo di hyew mu saa one day no just wo di abufuo be kasa akeka nsem a ensem fata
sanete enti bi si bible mu ewo ebra ohima bi ade fa no vasti ebe se ewo na saa ohima yi na oye ohima ewo pato be ba
mate
ode aha na oye ohima ewo Esther abresu
okay
Esther abresu na oye ohima na nikun no eye ohima be fa no aha serious
okay
ha na dakwa watana se wanya ahoho no na ono mo kasa pato Esther Esther chapter 1 verse Esther chapter 2
okay
verse 1 Eban
okay Esther 2 verse 1 going
na ohen no anya ahoho bi a anka ohwehwe se ne yire no ebe kire bibi nanso ohima ba ya afelo amanfo anim na obegu na nanim ase ewo ho odine kasa no nti verse 2 chapter 2 verse 1 ye kan kakra say na nsem ye chi no ohene ahas we put the thing you dey kakanti I say ohene ebufuyi onwa ohene bufu ohene bufu no ewo ne dweye ho na o say wasti ene de oyeye ene de ohye etia no na ohia asomfo a woson no e kan say ma won hwehwe mmabunu aha won ho eye fe ema ohene na ohene ensisi ahwefo ahini asase ni nyina so na wohia mmabunu a won ho ye fe enyina emra na won hye mmabunu won ho ye fe enyina emra Susan aban mu ama ohene fie ohima akoya so ohima akoya ade a enye na nu kasa wo oyo ohima esen so yes had ni do onu se nuku entume ampam no debia oye na nuku ni ka minu mi oni de ene ehu enu asewu obai minu mi de ehu enu asewu debi oho asam ne baba e ba kofo oho abo da ko de ohin ko sia nko ne nko fo ofe mo pa ama besra no
oh boy
na esen se suban bi oho a na onipa ya na akwa ete sebi oba onyem udumi fancy aye de ebebie nti ohia sia ne ngofo oferiom na ohima yi ba no betiti ne hu gu ohia so na ohia wo ha dwen na wo se kese ensam poto sa ene ya be pam afri ha ene ya me pam afri ha enti dana no ohia pam no na o ka kire ne bufu ye no opam no ye no se mo ko hwe emaba wo mo ho afremre me na wo mesa obanim ha na menyi oba mepe eye kasa enti kasa no se wa hu kasa ne kasa amfa hu obetumi aye osofo obetumi aye omampani obetumi aye ohima obetumi aye ohene ba se unim kasa de bia akofo de wani betwitwi fom enti esesa abina binya no yesua kasa ene kwan ye fa so a ye de eye adwuma
okay
ne kasa abribi obama bi a ne ho eden na oni oba bi kasa na oba na kan so wo de wo ye bema tse me kwansa ka me na so sa wa wo ye oba me ye bema tse oba me fa ne san kan ho bema ebo no so tro mienu afi na ogina ho as bema nsa kasa ne nu mu kasa no ama sebe ya bona sum eti kasa play important role awo ya sitinam ani abrabo mu sa wo kasa anya etimi na make ebetumi ama yayi wadi wo kasa nso ye nso a ebetumi ama ya promote woni mu kasa woni mu sane yesi ni nipa kasa na woni mu sane osika kasa no nso awo ne bremu anya bra ebia nso nse ebia ye ka asema fa phone ho na wo de kokofa asem bi a emfa ho de abada bi nti kasa na kasa ewo ho na ne bre nso ede ka kasa no nso ewo ho saa ohima ya ye kan yi medime di se de ositie yi na oka ne ho ofi a obi abedwane so no adu ku ko yo hin kwa se ne odi na atam na sa hin fi ho no amo ye nkoa ne de no be kasa
entina to say because ahemfo say to say obi wo ho no ma when they misspoke na omu etwa omudwan anase yi omu se we ya amamre because enye kasa bia na akokasa wo baabi ba me say se nipa timi hia se ne ye kasa ukọ baabi a ubehu obia mane se ne ekọ you will not just open your mouth and speak anyhow mu bebre nim saa de ne ye emma bi wa wawe ma chese ni ku asem obetina no akasa no ebu na bam obema bi wo ho no ma na yira asem obeka no ebu na bam including the performance kura wontimi nye enti no kasa ya ade bi a ehu hia se ne sofo kan ye no important pa enye wa ware fie nko na ye adwuma ukwa abonten social gathering event to say bi krampo na ukwa adwuma mu to represent you have to carry yourself in a way because insult ni edidi atem na obi betimi akanyansasam basenyansasam a wo ka no eye edidi atem a chese obi ehu se wo nyansa because wo unfiltered ensem bi a wo keka ye no eno no ema nkrofo hu se nipa asomasi wadwi mu mieye wuni mu nyansa enso ebi nso ana chese wo ye obi a chese wudi wo ho so ba sofo kan wo so wanum kasanti no ebetimi ama akre suban fun sibantantan bi a ewo wo oba alasa wo bema enti kasa de ehia papa se ye be sua kasa obi wo ho se o me de amfa kasa anteteme yamfa antete wa asuo because it say ukọ baabi kura na obi eka asem bi na sa asem ne wo ntena yi a enya ye ya asem de ewu hia se wo bebusa nipa ne question ba ye kromufo no sofo bebre wo ho no mo ka asem na it make sense to you na sa wo pese wo busa nipa de wo ka no se wo beye nchirechire mu bebre no ate ase a na nipa ne de aye yeye se na wunim nyansa na abegina ha se no enim nyansa
obi ka tuka sa de waso ansi de America no na ebu nu egu asum
because obi a wo kira de se wo kira de na se ade kire nim no teachers for me respect mo I salute you, all the teachers, because teachers for any padudu a yesa omo kire omade enkwala emu mpanyifo obia won a characteristic omusu ba nyina enye kro teacher ni baako enye student nkoa enwotwe edu du any na chi de na empale no na sa different people nkwala any people yi won nipa baako you have to manage the environment say obia be safe na obia enkoso any reflection ewo baby a wo kirade na chese teacher adwuma enye easy o but teacher adwuma nso no nipa bebre embu teachers fo ni bi awufu bitimi eco school your friend is neba misbehave enti no awufu no bra awufu ni bi etimi ba ebe sepa ho tantantan last year 2019 summertime and say me ba boy no take summer classes because one of the classes or me say take we say no I say no do baby I'll take some exams be state exams no neade engineer say Okoso summer school no koye na parent baako ne ba girl ebem say omutena bus mu ko baby yeso omuko no ye de omuko mu school ho no na bus school bus abefo omuko another district e wo bronze ya enti no te say omuko ye no omubaye no chese de pasa ena ebem say principal no ne girl baako any another girl or no year complain about this other girl say call school mu honom no na during lunch time no nkola ni bi bully no na the other girl no enso de ne ho be shame mu bi e no no nso bully no enti de ekoba ni say ka asem ni nyina wie no de ekoba but girl ne maame ne de yeah no complaint ne maame no obaye and like nobody is going to talk to my daughter like that. You have a problem with my daughter, you have a problem. Just say ne wofu poto no principal ne call inside because no per se or isolated situation. And on says akasa bad den sa obi e ko ba bi asem penti no obi e gina hwe ne Okoso say if there's going to be a fighter me antenna as they were like talking my son me ben sana we keep walking I parking my car like a couple feet away nti e kwatena car ni mu na honom na ma room me window na eja me di masuntie bi say ne enza enti omo isolate but at the end of everything maami ni nya abotre no onya abotre omo ye na ne ba ne krempo no one bully the other girl no just say that people no try say or help it out situation but a kwan of fast so our day boa the other girl no hu ne saa it's say the way she approached it so enti say ne wo ka say ye kasa no kwan a wo be fa so a wo be kasa no etimi edi in sem bebre ebetimi create so many issues and ebema obi a wonim wo krempo no wonim wo sesuban wo kasa no kwa betimi ama no asum say wonyo obi a wubu ho wonyo obi a wonim kasa wani nso ade so enti no it's a lot
na say meti say nkofo bi kan bi achede na nso na wo ho pa obi o na say especially o ye ba na o ye ba ma na udu abontina gu hu anima asesa omutumi ka kire o say ada o ma me antiti wo yi ana
ma mi nso oje ne ho otene baby
o kasa ni nti na o ma me nso ho asema babu
ye o ma me indirectly no ye
o kasa ni do we say ya antiti wo pi ana o ma me antiti wo pi ana So who can have a couple of kind of what would the whole family anymore say? Because all the other also kind of ya more with him. No, we are couple of the oh my man to you. Next will be any to say. I will have no Obenya into the if I can say if you because we spend it more time. Our man no think about. Oh my miss to see we but because of all the other okay no. It means you are him.
Ampa.
Over the Bamana, about what I don't know if there's an alcohol mamma. Or the Obama, all right. But walk a sakit one out Kayano, no, a mark or a car, some trasu, maybe I come mammy.
Now, so for some walking, I confess, send be a came up and pay, my name is sisters, the mummy and sister, Manson, this is a woman require you didn't come up. Now, send be to a portrait by and say, to say sometimes, you know, wuni uhunka for eti honum anase wuni nipa bi kasa na ubusa no te se asem bi a wotimi eto efon man so ahu asem a ubusa no enya no ho kwa na fa ahu wotimi fa ho ede yew basa ba wono ni trimu no sa nipa na wo ka ni trimu no wono no indirectly wonim si waye wo of course say okay I say obi ama wo cheek say wo ka asama chiro obi na nipa no apashaw so but say ashes ni bi wo ho no ma very disrespectful because say me fan say bema ana say wo ba wone wo ho ka fo na mefa nse sebi kura wo yire anase wo kun aka asem bi eno wanka ne yi a wo asne partner no wasade se wunya abotre na se bi a wo ho ka fo asam a wo kan wanka ne yi a wo be redirect no redirection we all know say asem no so obi ade na anko yi a wo chire no ekwan foforo a obetimi afa so no waye ne yie ba ya ware semu enum ne ya busua semu ene ne ekeka ho no yenim saa de ne ye
last week na yesua you know yesua be about obuo
no correct
so ede be bre ho a omuni ahohyeso de boni fa self control no omuni self control
no correct
amo te say car the break ati
hey and na asam na aba yi
our pempem go for cars we bre so the aya woman say obia otimi hye no husu bia obia ho bia no oye ne bibia oto ne boasi na o hwese de ade ne si ko
no correct
anya say de bumfu oni pa de bumfu bible ne kan say be say ye bumfu ne mo me enye boni Ephesians chapter 4 verse 26-27 o say ye bumfu ne mo me enye boni out of anger no de be fim beba no ebe how can say the aman so bia ka some say what we nipa umu nipa wo de be ko ba bia kura na ohira na ukun si de ese wo hwe ni yi eno so nche say ese say wo so la oyi obia dabi but but eyade a say wa penso say bema koye me ho ade wa penso wo do pa penso nya bema ne na ode second key ko but hu wo na bi ono keka ya aso be ya nanti abedu ni be gidi se me koye ho ade a e be yeye na wo na wo maame a na wo papa fra wo say bema yi so be wari wo menji niam wo na wa penso de to su ni no wo bema nso bra na wo ba no o de na 2 minutes ya na o de ni picture kwa to Okoso afi wa wari oba na go di na ba fi a afi chicken na obetu no so de wo mu ni say ese say onipa bia sua self-control.
Okay.
If you say, once you are Sahadiana, I can form 24 say, your bottom free. Near the Pia one thing. And see, the way of fear now, what they are doing say, oh, me yeah, Obia country. A woman say, yensi, ya this year, and then the other. But baby, na me the bar could be a bar. Honor, a case, ye bad woman. But you were a bar or mismanaged. Baby, and baby, or come once.
In some P.
So, I did you be, I guess, Nanoka.
I want to
Guess Nanoka.
wow.
I don't know, so I can't say, baby, like I say, oh, yeah, baby, I want you.
Mum.
So once if you know 2 pairs of whom Jamwa and a cramming.
Yeah, 70. So for who wants them be so fire.
What the camera boom, did you always or can or Casas or canon? Who was go for Jamwa, or canon?
Annie. And for crab, I will fear no Mr. Crammer and I wild and yard you'll be
so nti obetumi ahyia ukun ana oyere say ka me ba fi o na me do na say de ukun bubom no na me sure ntimi ama
ampa
so nti kasa say de obubefu say dan krampa a ese se uma uhu onipa a woni no e kasa no uhu usu ubu no odi obuo ma sai pa na nya wo abufuo na aba no na ade bekeka
no cry
asem bi aja fa because kasa bebre o ha na make it me tu nipa hoping so bia na bia meku ana na ira dia bi o ha o kan na waka ntokwa pa
yes
but one shey na odu abufu abaka kasa asem na ma one shey afide ifie no eja betom no ebe chi bibia
ye ntimi nnum no
oh it kasa ya dia e na medical aka no oyo hin na nkofo bebu a ejina wo kasa
yeah
brai yesusu adane ya wo agwewe e fa ne nte se ba do hu da
my to be crapping
yes ohin to nte ni bi efisa ye to nte na ayeye wo hu kwa
ampa say challenge ni challenge
enti de wo wi say ye man te mo ne ya de ohin bi ti ho na ye to nte na wo so ba tu bi na man tu bi na ye say ohin to nte wo na tu bi adina so ye do aye ye twa ye so kwase na betwa no abo ni na betwa no ye nya obi ko twa ohin na okasa ba na ohin na obo ni twade pan ye ge egbo ofu na ase wo de usisi ye so ebi say ababa ya ade bi a okoye a wanyu onyam no akoye agro bi a okobi a na ese so tu wanyu onyam no atwini baabi
no cry
ni ya say ohin tu bi no sa na kasa nso tie kasa nso sa unim kasa wo yo ohin krampo na obi abonten po obi antie wo kasa
because it has obi who say why dream no
yes o kan asama no eni nyina so obi amfa so obi ani so eso ba wo ye wo obi a onyo ohin na oni na mukrom but o kan asama na asama no it carries weight etumi sa ebinum abrabo etumi ma ebinum kwa akontokwa a omutumi jai etumi ma se obi kura mpo na oye ade bi a kasa ba akoro be ka kire no ema otumi hu se nani ewu
no cry asampa
nti pepe no oba o tena no ba de obehu kane eye wukun o koda de obehu na wie kura eye wukun gise bi a na bi a oye adwuma bi a night work
no cry
sana obema nso also the same
no cry
na sa di na uhu nsa o twa onim de bi o twa onim de bi a no uhu anim de uhu ni ye
Ba wonu hu sene wani mutie.
Ha. Enti why do you say oh David hu nti me ka asam a betimi aka asem bi ade a kire no da bi. Eno nkyere etimi ti otiti bebi a wonya otiti efiri etimi ti so.
No correct.
Ha, enti kasa de onipa bia wo wiase bia no se wonya owarefo okrampo na wo kasa betimi a kire se woyɛ civilized person and I said that so akura na so ho. So you might be in Bronx and Washington or whatever, but ukasa no ebetumi a kire se da bi akwai se da ofi akura so no ompie ogrum on point.
Oh wow.
Ha. Ati de ebema yewu se wapo ne se enipa yi sa asem bi bakura na se oka otumi hu kwan obetumi afa so obeka.
No correct.
Ha, otumi kasa bi asem bi obi o ha oka asem otumi fra asam no ntoma. But na aya asam aya so obi fra ntoma ema asam etumi atamu din. Oh, mame, asam aka kire me die anasa ade a wo ye die. Na ka me so se ka wo di we tu ha wo. Ade mabo abeso. Ukwa enipa nsa ka o kire wo din o, ba na wo de asem bi e de ehira no. Nti kasa de se obi se yamfa antete na ne onkonkosua
yeah, but say obi o ho ka se Sofo obi o ho ka se yamfa antete na che se in nadwin no o pa ka kira wo se esa se yamfa antete ni nti no se uti asie se fanesa
na ke sa di pala no oni we si tun se obeyo wo.
No correct.
Onu we si tun se obeyo wo.
No correct.
Yeah, example kakra. Abra ma ba Ghana fofo.
Yeah.
Kasa ni bi o ha. Sade busi express no hono na nti sa wa ha.
No,
nti o kan sa no. Na ebi o tumi kan sa ni bi che sister Adwoa. Na sister Adwoa be ka kire nti. Say bi say na ma kan o. Ye bi say na o say na say we enya ye. O kwa America we eye common e.
No crap.
Yes, yeah, had the sa. Ono na o ka o ti ase. O ka sa ba so ta ana pam to mo yenko dia ne ko fa ne cho. Ne akofa ne cho.
Wow.
I decided that fe no. Obeti kasa no.
Ase.
Aha. So, and decided by na so no ka say, oh, me dey say yes e kan za na maka ne ke say why na dwen so obeyi yo. But otwe ye twe na dwen dina so na ono to gitu mu no. Ono say na dwen say sa na tie dia and obema yakọ. Ne yakopa cho.
Wow, that's
me dey say na me kasa bia no. No ono no opese oye wo.
Mpa disuya.
Opese oye wo.
No cra on pa disuya no opese oye wo. No cra sampa. No crasam because ono no aye na adwin say the otia na otie ono a onko and ono nso onko nanim enti say ni pa no Sofo say wo your ba anasa bema no wa worry to nipa bi say ya ekwan be na abefa so a wo betimi a manage enije any to say healthier marital
yedi kan no ese se wo bema se bema na me fa se me ho nya example se me ana me ne sa oba ne tia me pet time bi ene na tenase na ma sha se me che no kasa
yo ba kasa na ana ufo se wa yenya wo ba ne me ene wa be kire ma de
say why man brand bu afu na o sa de kan ho a obesa tutu bi aka ho
no correct
ne mum man bre na de kuma ne nkofom na fi che ne say oba bia de odidi mu ofi ha nya ha nkwa na de bedi mi o de bekwa agwantin
no correct
sam we say na sam ba anasa sam we say no fatuha ebi o ho a one ne kan asase na ni ma sesa de
emom
but ayemre
emom yeah
for one day because I had the other time 20 years, 30 years, 25 years.
Yeah.
I told you for that okay answer son.
Ampa ebe take himre. Sister Matilda watch him.
Sana say who say better summary. But I never I na woman say a member no superiority syndrome no how marry.
Sofo superiority syndrome. They say they on higher level. Wow,
Oh. What about our chance in the Kasa? What about our chance there? David. I can't form any possible trust and lose the church.
No correct.
And see, one of which not a train, no one said to be out in the near Malcolm and what? And what? And see, a banner and now over to me, I told was other than action and send a casa in the city. A bit of casa ye came. Brofo any tree na no kasafua ba akopɛ nanso eguma ahodo said the English yetimi nya one word yenya different meaning no saa na tree nso etie eno nso ebitumi asan ba akopɛ but different meaning yan fa say bia kasa bi say kɔ o kan de nendin a na kasa asen ba kɔ no pesa okɔ ntem o kan bo kɔ na kasa asa o twina dwanja say on siesie no nti so Obama na so Obabi ne kasa ayo hawa wa unim kasa no ana wa wole ne tena ne kasa hawo no ese unya mmerema no na se da na bidi kan no mama wa kasa ekwapemfo mi nya omo ekwapemfo no e de omo kasa no e de me pa cho ni di kan nti menene be kasa esese medikan ema be pa chaw ni bam ena bere nso a menene be kasa no nso ehia ese me hwe bere bi a anije na ba kakra no ene na wone ne kasa aya na etumi bua pa mpe bi na na ebi o ha kosi a na obi o se wakope ba kwakope third person da bi yan kasa yenya botre na yen church onipa no bi ani sintowo sana Yesu kan ho asem se so obi ye wade na se hawa wa ha kɔ ne nkyɛn na kwaka oya odi akire no enti nipa na wakɔware no ontumi anka sɛ ne kasa ne nti ugyaa no enti sese ano wo so ba ye teacher wo ba ye fansen either say we teacher we linguistics and I say we teacher we be language the meaning of language enti ubetumi aganda ne kakra o de kasa no e kire no kasa we ye nka ne sei say wa ma wacha say bia na bia onim kasa afina na o be kire ne kasa
I say wo kire ABCD wo sha ase from base Ndafina aba chere say ye ka friends say INS is afina aba chere ne sa o chere ka na afi o ha na odi ka bu my name is na ka say odi ka bu because eba sa na dedi kan say so o ma ne chere no o chere ne say ne kasa ne bi o ho a egu anim ase no correct
the Emma watcher, Oma who knew one a goo animal, and on one so Sakasa said, Yan Shane, young control will be or do a pia one thing, and my sack of any guaziaba.
No correct.
And into a so many who say, I get the bonnet soon tea, and I offer on the casa, but the papa's one.
Pat. I some more. So for. That's it. I'm sure ne won chire mu to say nipa de efom we ho but to say eba ye kasa mu a say ye hwe ya no kasa ye because ye mu bi nim say kasa etimi hye nipa ahoden na kasa bi nso timi bu nipa abam etimi hye wo nkran ana say bebu wabam na to say and ye wo binom nso a omunya entity ye pa ewo omo outbringing but esan namfo a omo de omo ho bo omo any omo interaction in society no etimi ema omo peke poor characteristic bi a maami a wote ne maami ote baabi a wono no onye hwe no on de wa ye ne best no na obi hu anase nipa bi a chese wono no won sua nyansa kakra etimi eka nipa no eye wo maame anase wabusuani anase wo ho kafo ba ye wo emema ne mma bi nso ate se okwa abonte a ne obeba akoye no kogu nanim ase ene wu nyina wanim ase nti obi wo ho no ma wo hu sa nipa na obeka se na sister eni queen na mfu so wonim nyansa kakra se onim nyansa ewo behavior bi obeba ko display ewo abonten because efie de waya na aka ho ena nneoma nso a de ye beka ye de beto ya no bebre no eno ena ye settle with inti se we obi a wano how da bia te se bia obi ka asem na so obusa wo wanti ase no obusa wo penchirechire mu because enchirechire mu na ma yeti asem ase ne yenso ye de bi aye adwuma inti se bia wo ka asem na wo ka ne tra eno no ema ye ntimi enti enuoma bi ase but esa ase ye mu bi nso ne yempa de hwienti no de wote no woka enti wonim ekwan obefa so a kirechirem inse so obeka se minua asem mitifiri obi ano ena me nso me de ato mitirimu de ka asem enti so oka se mima wo nkirechiremu a eno de mintimi emma nkirechiremu a wo pe but se bi a wo nso wonte ase a wanya wo mu anything ebi a wonso betimi a kire made so minia ba ofe sister Sika Antonio abomu saying one love to you also Miss Sister Miss Sister the knowledgeable one Sister Sage Williams ema wakwaba omi obi akwaba me damasin so sama join it. Enti no te se esan se yentimi sua nkyerɛkyerɛ nneɛma mu asi yie no enti no aya na edin ema ye mu bi se bi a woni obi di nkomo ana se ubusa obi asɛm a nipa no ebe sum se bi asɛm no se na woka enso na bi a nya hokra na wadwen wo ene ye mu bi no nso bi wo ha ye busa asɛm bi a etimi create problems te se me pe sa word the way you super foolish and a foolish so no obi wo ho no ma o ka foolish na or fool say wo ye no I mean foolish can be so many things foolish when you go to a similarities na you have unwise obi a or ye nneoma bi a chesade a wo ye no timu say it was not a wise decision. So ene betimi nso abase nipa na de no oye no eye stupid de wo kan obi ate ase eye jimia sam enti se obi ya ade ne nkoye na wo kan nokre na onipa sumasi ebuafu ye de nokre to nokre ba bia nokre da se nipa ya ade ne wo jimia ye so ma nipa ne hu se ade na wo ye no wo jimi enti wo nyai anase wo ya baabi a wo pem kono enkoye ba ye mu bi no enablers no nipa ne ya ade na enkoye no ne ama na pat in the back oh we okay what dey to say asema kan nipa na ante ase no enya ne say mo and you don't necessarily have to limit someone just to make yourself be smart but to say me can sama in some be or words be what me use so I make sure say you can find it in the dictionary for you to understand the meaning into no to say assembly or no more be can no be afa to na say oh sa some way there say was sano yes I have emotional intelligence, but the word foolish, a word I will continue to use because there are some individuals now, they act like a foolish fools. And you know what? If some people cannot say it now, me, I don't have a problem saying it. If I act like a foolish fool now, you can also tell me that. And if the person want explanation now, I can give the person explanation as to why I'm using that word. Sometimes no, obi wo honom a asem bi wo honom onte ase. Yes, say you kwaye memu. Na wo pese wo sikaira. Me pa cho bi book mu fa sika ne hyem. Ebe da ho mfie pitipepe. Wo be kona book ni sika da so hyem. Yemu dodo ahe ene parking kan. But se wo di sika na to wo dining table so. Anasa wo center table so. Na se wo fa wo ho kakra. Na se mefa nse bia nipa miensa. Anasa nipa mienu na wo honom a. Se nipa ba ako pe na wo hodom dia sofo ani obetimi abusa nipa no right away. But mefa nse if you have two people na ba ako ye kromfo. Na ba ako hwe the other one yi na ni na odi kan wa. Wo ye den ko busa omumu ayi who took your money. You can direct the question to both of them. Oh, I'm sorry, I left so and so here. Did anybody see my money? You asking a question, you won't find she will be. Dear will be so aggressive. No, because who patches here your confwana. No, fire suffer. Near no no one no afesikano. That's my opinion, and that's experience makomu with some people they say no, I do not associate with them no more. Ono na wafano na no ding because any one tino chest or so ye bibi near who say oh I said to say adia wo ye no on who send ye be beka saying on your no fire one hour fire. Inti se won fa de na says obi abusa wo question about it na eya abotre so oh me buy me hu se sika bia da dining table ne so anase center table ne so simple done so when hu a minti min for so emfiri wo ho se tutu bottom so so when hu so one time that's hey brother Natty does it. So for brother Natty does the Alandio. So for one time I make Facebook ya a Kenya text message through messenger. Now young boy and I say young man. And not or sending me a message say, ne mami. Or send mammy and papa and yan one I saw send mammy or send a family ni honor. Ain't you know, K embreno sika. And some when ya ain't na K catch and say, okay. We are sure say we family ni honum because you say bia wo ho akere na wo pe bibi krampo na ka say bia me ho akere me na e bia me hia emmoa na wo ka akere me say wo maame wo family ni honum ene na yes eyampa say wo family ni honum dia eyampa say wo family wo ho na aso family ni honum dia ke wo kan ne say ene emre musa wo say eh bra, I didn't asam na walk. I know or kati a communication. Oh, and you must say no a harding. I didn't know idea for before. Won't mean no pray. Now I just say Obia full says or cassette. We need family and I said Nebusian for every moon. And I obey or mob one chest one money baby. Dino crack cano crano. Near who say okay. Hear more. Didn't you hear more? One time so me almost made na minya a Ghana ni guy be was say wakoka Nigeria. Na omo pamuom. Na to say ticket kura wo twa de aba back to Ghana no. Wo nya bi. Enti senka metimi aboa na. Satam so reach out to me no. Na me wo we say your friend is saying me nya adwuma. Na me ye na me text command and say me nua be ma. Enya de a me metimi aboa financially at currently because me krampo na me wu busa me sika no. I'm in need of it. Enti mwa. Enti me dey before say ma come me 3 masem and that was the honest truth. But Anati, I disagree with you sometimes. You to challenge if someone is accused you of stealing. Yo mate minu abema se nipa no ano beye din bebre because it's a mesin when we nipa mienu na ba ko anu eye den sin ba ko a most likely because I have experienced some things and at the end, nipa na no ye din only a funny sikano one. That's what I'm speaking from. And that was my opinion, was based on incidences. Now I witnessed it. And but it's okay for you to disagree with me because it's a one father no be the idea shower. It's a big challenge. You have to defend yourself, but defending yourself doesn't mean you have to be as loud as you need to be. And the experiences are in the past, I have to like deal with situation to settle, to mediate certain people, that's what we came about. And to talk for me first time I can't massama we and now nipayati I say we need me baby you just friends with me on Facebook. Me won no ma met crying me sa kwahwe ya oh to say would you say $100 to $200 crown na benyama me ame penesa na I'm say now is this person correct? My can't say me no me ntimi mwa because it's what Krobisuni Pamoa. Normally, over America near deportua. You don't need nobody to send you money because government now they take control of those expenses. They will just push you back. And so what Nigeria now say yes see moon free one ma. How is that my business? When I went to Ukwayon, now what to Ukwain, what busame adie missing me nibi. By force, by heart. So say crowd they will chassis car will person me the bro. Nams abema. To be frank. Asama me can in fitiansi no. And one amijinaso. Mean to me wow. I cannot help you. Because mebusia for I walk Ghana memuno. Mi will be no more. Ebi mu juno na so pa. And ebi mu nso no. After no, they trying to manage. Intimate me, say me was Canibia. I can also provide them the money to do something. And asama wubu sameno. Me no, me nehu enyadwen. And I wouldn't mean for so me say me robi be emrekwa me nibi. Ada wo pese me ko wie sika na na. After all so there be would dey so benya $50 a crown am say this guy I have to cut him because one thing you make and say, baby, send you not doing a function media. It's not working on the same way. And like me catch and say I'm not going to block him, but whatever he sent to me now, I'm not going to respond to it because I cannot help him. Simple and short. And to say makano krena chireno, but no krena maka chireno no. He doesn't want to take the truth. So after them, the next year, me buy answer me was saying, would you $25 to cry? And I'm saying this guy is not serious. When you're serious, crack, which is something now you chrome for no be brave. Yes, I knew man. You will be no more we busianim and now for binum and the nipper being so to say social media no. Is to interact with each other. Me fan say when you be adam for na sa ho kiraba because you say me nim wo baby a wuntimi me bo besi am free me ho because me nim besi na am de be ma no I'm not going to know if you're going to pay me or not, because I don't know where you live. I don't know you. But I know where you live. If I have to fly to Ghana now, I will come over there. Eh? And I'm baby. I want here. The Bible said we should give. Yeah, the Bible said we should give, but you give when you have it. You don't give when you don't have it. That's the problem. If I do not acquire something, I cannot produce. That's the problem. Brother Nati does it. The Bible said, "Eyesemedema." Na se mana eyesemedema minia meye dendema minko wie sika no na memfama. Na chese boni na maye because wako wia de de koye papa. Na chese ade na waye tan nipa na wodi sika ne koma no krampo no wakoye boni akoka no. Enti no, I understand what the Bible is saying, but I cannot provide or give something that I do not acquire. I don't have. If I don't have money, I don't have money. If I have money and I need to save my money, because if I don't save the money now, I'm going to have a challenging and difficult times. Or like the things that I have to, my responsibility is too great now. I will let the person know I don't have it. Just because I live in abroad doesn't mean say money is right there to say it just comes about. No, I don't have it. I don't have it. And you and I are not as close as we need to be unless I'm giving it to charity. I don't just go about and display money because I'm not a rich person. So people need to understand that, because that's like lack of boundaries. You can't just go and ask people money because you are friends with that person. That's a no-no. And Brother Nati, what do you say for that? Let me see. If you don't have, you can ask your husband. I won't do that. I will not do that. If someone asks me for money, I don't have it. I'm going to tell the person I do not have it. I don't need to go ask my husband. I'm not doing that because it's not my job. I don't do that. And you know, I have to be able to do things accordingly. And mining development, the country is not developing because obia pad for day. Obia peso obi ne ye bibi mano or no akasa money humoding and find ya there so obey earn something. There be me pacho me watchre me aden. Na yeba ye tu kwan say yeba besum abusuafo ni bia na. Wonso bobra ni bi ubetimi asua de. You can find a job. Obi tigana memu ton ice water wetimi asidan. But obi nso tigana menum ka say ono de ice water de on ton bi da because obi a won ko school na ton ice water. Because obi a on a level. Ebi mu mpe adwuma edin. Ye krom fitafo, mechanicfo, ye mu bebre mu wom. And so ba America krom ha abroad, uba krom ha say awo fitani wu bunisi bibia. Sika omoje no enya ketwa. Same stress, obi opama de ewo Ghana memu, ye mu bebre mu wom. Uba America krom ha ukoton tuma be se $10, $20, $25. Ukopama ni e charge $100 ni nachi. And so obia wo fear we the same thing. Ye muomo because you feel saying ye wo higher level. Into the way the things that they do, no, it's a lot. I'm not blocking my husband's blessing. Brother Nati does the baby. I won't con ye ding. Me agree with you. I'm not. Because me nyo obia me yan hwehwanimu because in hwehwanimu for and to say obi because when it comes to some people, majority of the people in our community and society, waba besre wade no na wodi akoma no wabo wo hu modern di akoma no ebe ne daily bread so for asema make me boa.
Oh, and okay, so what has to do with attitude so now? Yeah, it doesn't mean no baby,
no correct.
Say udo bi ya dia. O hwe ne din na ho yo de asam ne kwa. Obehu say enye obi a ne ho akere ne sa. Na de misu bi ni de tabi bi a say wumpo ina onyame pese ofa oto e de go ni ba ko na. Onya ka ye na bibi besi e wo wu. Ha. Ba say oh yes, and then sa ai ekofo abo 419.
Oh,
Bibi ho wo use ka. But if you come your word, you are not madam for eba me ho. Oba no so. No boss ka bi say owo me obi 5 million e wa adwum ha ana say fie. Also obi afa dey say say wa shape container bi a ne o bebre wum. Na edi na o ye ne real fi nti oba ko ni di na aba be fam. Nti abasanka obombodi ana o send this kind of agent no. 5 million agent no, na agent ni use ka no. Na owi a na wife person man na ona akwa rochi obaka me say na sa aka sa na akwa rochi. Could you believe say edu ba bi no ka mo jin no obisa say onya bi afi obisa na say unya 1 million mami osi da bi unya 500,000 osi da bi afi de we go say okay that dey there call say ya dey aboka nti no ma 26 na fanti call ne ka sa go for we ba say omo ba be yi enti mpempi no say de me ni say nipa de ho akire na aya ho kire papa onyame betumi afa wo so aboa no but say the OC so no see na otisi no enche say na o baby a oye owo sa distress no sa dabi onu an say the OC titi so na from 200 to 50 to 25 no like I say nya ade a sa nipa no wati na mum no ono ba obeka discard company no like I say kwasi adokra massage ni ska nti na me emma kwan emma sa de na enye agba nti de me ho ni say mpe bi nipa be ho a amode omunyansa ni omadwene omodiri
no correct
ha but amun pesa omode omunsa be so ade enum na omode aye agba nti sa na aya na tede be kokoye e wo
no crap Sofo
nti ene no se de yede kasa aye adwuma no eboa you bet me strengthen our relationship with others through kasa aye ade a eboa pa na yes ye hu ni kan ye nso a you bet me asa koye ohaw kese e de amaye
no correct brother nothing does it meti wase yes in most situation or some situation you don't need to know to give. That's true talk. But me intuition, because and nipa omunim me no, omunim me personally no, omunim say I'm a giver. But I just don't go about and take my money and give it to people because nipa na bi wo wiase a wo akoma ni sika no na odwen boni ama. I mean, I don't just give people. Being friends on Facebook, I pick and choose who I do things for and who I do not do things. People cannot just come to my messenger and send me text and send me messages requesting for me to send them money. Why? Where do you know me from? You don't know me. I have a family to take care of. I'm working very hard. So nobody should be coming to my messenger and asking for money. And the story na me kind and you're not the only person what sending me message abe bisamisika. E di enti na man ba wa adwun say like mame nkobusa adwo odo sika. Why do you think that? Mention na so and people can it's just rude, disrespectful, and lack of boundaries, expectation. I mean, it is who pay ye more. But when it comes to our Ghanaian society and community now, sre does too much. Go and work, do something. Some people do things and say things now. I just don't understand. just because, yes, you know, I'm a nice person, but I'm not announcing to people, say, "Oh, here's a car, reach out to me, I'll bring you money." I don't have money, so I'm not giving. But nothing that, do you forget that the Bible said no condition is permanent? I have not forgotten. I do know no condition is permanent. I don't look down on people, but I do not enable people to on certain things. And you maybe you don't do to enable people. Obi or stress bebre. Me no be me kwa sorry I meet me a homeless person, and I give my your friend is me collection sika e de ma anasa me ntutu so di sika me yimu bi e de ma nipa no. So ahu ne me kire no, I give it to the person because minim say eno eye enhira esen say mekwa akoto collection because sa nipa no is in need of it. But pass yes, but
you will be over say one of the person of false now or the war you pana. The first time I can't summon a booty, when you come booty.
No correct.
But say nipa no so eye nipa bia eye tro na otwa onyame ama ne ho adwen amba otirim na akasa wo boa no sana me ni onyame ho because abibia ne nnabia e wo nipa bia onyame fa no so edibo ebi no because so bi kwa ko bia adwuma na oso kokoye bia saa na onyame pɛ ne sɛ obefa saa nipa ko no fama wo so sakowa no
no crepa because Sofo say obi wo ho no mo send message no busa for ska baby aware unko a couple days later no almost this person is no longer available to receive messages. No one who said 419 for ne bi no no use my pictures. They use women's pictures. Obi oha Ghana ni bema no what will use fitani bi oba picture. Me kun dia wotimi sport rough and 10 but it's also we nipa na se wundi no kra. Me no when it comes to social media to say obi be frame me na to say a iPhone no my setting me phone no to a year when obi frere it says scam likely no and no course unimportant to me. I'm not picking up. So mean save number power me phone now frame me father. And be I may expect call a free obi wa me nipa crony number na me said that say no nipa never frame me. But pass I will be frame. Sometimes WhatsApp mitiminya be obi or no be a text me. Hi, Missy, please, who is this? You have to identify yourself before I even engage having conversation with you. Minimum, ain't you know to say, we have a number free here. I have to know who you are. Ain't you know to say like you have so many people they do things now. The way they try to mingle and interact with people, no by your chromofu and kasa de nyamia nimu bebre ye will be where bushiamu nyina omo pe asresre. And it needs to stop. And you because to say what was some idea na Libya. You pulling, you pushing. Why? At the end, I won't pay free me. What do you want from me? I can't do that. Auntie brother, yeah, won't come about.
Anybody with your they come with different intention or whatever.
Of course, hitting agenda.
Auntie, Sabana Sana, men of a casa, may say, Sedibacono, or hobby, not when you pass off house Subuana. Sabrina and Yamin will come to your first one, or didn't have a come more buano. And you will be so hard, or I, or Butuko to do crowd when you can't certainly, or you want to show.
Almost definitely. I don't look down on people like.
I want to show because I, on Yamin,
mm-hmm.
Onyame ni winadwen that no you will never go Bible one about na phobi or ya onyame ne papa onyame de pa no so eboa no sa we no otumi wo yi your Bible say Lydia the same thing no so you be a as a ono so ohwe nkofo ha enti me de me hu kakra e wo onyame ho ne say abribia ne kwan ofa so a oye na adwuma
no correct
se ne ofa so a oye na adwuma no so no oye na adwuma e wo bra otumi ma feelings otumi ma nya tinkan kasa se de osi kasa obi ho a obakọ okwa so a ohunu okwan mu no kwan mu na ohunu ebi kwa na wo ọma ho direct kwa message osika but na be afa wo so ama saa da no kwan de se nyame ema odidi e wo so ha the same thing ana esisi wo baabia but said na yesi kan and process na do
no correct you can't trust anybody
eti ema papa ye iti ema papa ye no etele bia na ne ye no akwa ye serious tie ana making we obey we say nyina no aka we diska na koma na wie no asaka se he kwasia no obey use word bi gra wase 90 but obe ho say wasaka sem bi e da ye iti be de pempe de bi ho ni say onyame tumi fo obi so because if you see Bible in Acts chapter 3 no I say na asuafo ne kwakọbọ mpai amudu ho no ne abrantie bi ho oye cripple ada ko amuba na say akofo yi ne de me hwe nyame nipa fo ya wo be pa ya Bible say omunye papa say de but na ti edi kan yan
yeah
Bible say omunye papa enti obuko no hu say onyame nkofo agobi a say kofo ya asofo no na hwe kwa nso ogbodom
wow
ha na wudu na musho ba ko na oti ho na na so sika de ye ni bi ya fa kasa ya kan wa asem ya o she de so sika de ye ni bi de ma de ye wo de ma wi Yesu di mu sorry
wanya nshira kese
aha ida wo mu say so o sorry na so okwa enu be ya sen se de bi o te kwan na o begi
no correct
yes nti o bo mpa ye ma o sorry ginai de ya kan ginai akaka ne say apart from so omuni sika ni bi no onyame kan akoma say omon pija no so etenu bi a onipa kwa ho che onipa kwa ho yihiam but se de nipa ne eye no efi awurade a awurade so betumi aka obi akoma ama waboa no
no correct
ha ne se emfi awurade a ne nipa na ode na adwen eye a he oba kwato ne se ogina ho but enkan se boa
no correct and asama brother Nati does it kan say make me ebusa mikun so ahun asami okay is so innocent but let's put it in a perspective right me fan say akwai texting me you was sending me message say wo hia sika and am gi ni di me ni sika wo me ho and am call mikun ho no na me ka che mikun say oh boy bi a me ne ya downfall wo Facebook I send me message say wakoka Nigeria ne ho akere no ye pamo mafiri ho no nti wo hia sika e de ayi extra ticket back to Nikromu Ghana. It can go two ways. Either say ebeya kasa and now say mikun if he's insecure now obebu the first question obebu sam say where do you know this guy obi a wunnim no baabia ebusa usika sese ni se ya wudi sika ekwa akoma no na nipa no wunnim ne sesuban enti no sometimes na sem bi wo ho no ma yetimi fa ne kitwa bi ebetimi a create problem this thing no say me wo sika kra na me send in the security and as time goes on me kun finding out it can create a certain condition ebetimi a raise unnecessary argument so I only mention no Sofo it is sometimes new maybe wo ho no ma some of us may feel say it's not a big deal but it is a big deal, you know. And I say, I send me one no ma. As a oba worry for, and as a bema worry for. Eni kwa akura mpo se we entertain ni bibi sa. Eni mema bebre ebusa emma sika because wo mu nim se emma yensem emre. Most of us yensem emre ne ye kita akoma. Soft heart. And most of the time when who say obey maybe a bet na social media say obi aye 419. Most of the time mma bebre ne 419 because we tend to believe people so easily. And to say what I was saying, what I've been saying is I'm not saying I'm looking down on somebody and answer because I don't look down on people. Rather not does it can somewhat say a Bible no essay, no condition is permanent. I am so fully aware of it. But that doesn't mean I do things that I'm not capable of doing. And I don't promise people when I come do program now, I don't promise people or tell people when you need money now, reach out to me and I'll provide it for you. I don't do that. So I need people to those people who has been sending me messages asking for money, they need to stop because I'm not their bank. And I can't give something that I don't have. And I don't even know why on earth, where our relationship is at, for you to for a guy. Now, we could now we be sami or besi can when you cream. Mema. Sofo. Mema. You guys know your bar for. Minimikun betimi akome messenger mako read me messenger. Measurement me akoni de mako read. Into okono ko read bibi say na say when who say many be be exchange say okay, ochina me send you $50 and I say yeah. What do I expect my husband to think? Make tell me kun say menini ni bibi aye meboa. Na wuni ni bibi aye no asan ni sika. Me, I don't create situation. I resolve problems. I don't create problems. Enti no me no, madame ho so pa, me mpeme ho asem. Enti no say, don't ask me for money. I don't have money to give. Suffer. But that mean few. No, okay, it's not like that. But to say situations like this, well, maybe I might get to yourself in this kind of situation. I might get to social media. So one put two boundaries. Any limit. Yeah, say what worry. The best say what worry. Straight up. And to say, maybe what yeah. I can't understand. Miss Mitty, I see a pant, me yet. And when the watch me muta, me yet, rather not. Sofo, since they care about financial means, the young jumping there, kakra. Mefane say, Oba worry for wuni wukun, moon saving, mu save separately. Na to say a man be they spend more time on social media essay say on any hooker for ever spending breath. Now to say ye pay our real any womb. Now ye be maintaining ya worry no send ye be ya a bejina ache. Sa social media any interaction because me no and you may be my identify. To say my sisters me ye program on me say some of you have recognized that. Say me who picture me kind of beautiful. Say be a minimum picture me can't dear, because dear can go either way, for bear money or bad. But to say Oba worry for and I say be my worry for. Where's be wo ho no ma me feel say enye appropriate say Oba okun and also oyire ube use ama obi foforo. Because say be a minua be maybe try dia minka say sweetheart because sa nipa no onya me hokafo and my friend sweetheart sa nipa no onya me darling and my kasa darling no minka sa so sometimes I think say obi wo hono ma say bia edru birthdays me wishing some of my friends happy birthday but obi wo ho obedamasia was it thank you sweetheart I don't react to it because I think that it's unnecessary for the person to say sweetheart because I'm not your sweetheart bia thank you sister and I say bomidin thank you Adwoa odo I'm okay with either one. And family who so friend my sister, friend me by my name now, it's okay with me. But I just feel say nipa bi wo ho no ma the lack of understanding and intelligence. Enti to say anu answer was sending a year no was sending a trasa. By your movie no ya worry. So enti to say me fan say me sometimes there are some things in that I may like it, but as someone nipa nakano, it doesn't sit well with me, so I won't respond to it. Enti aware for mo yes no. Efutuo be na wo mo and I say coping skills be no betimi a build it into my warrior enkofa entopa ene akasakasa emma o my warrior.
Lady can and say so nipa odomu a charging say yeah social media say yeah nipa ebia odomu adwumu and say open nipa omadwumu do no omanyi omadwumu anyi say nipa na woni no afadamfo say be our social media near you know we onu hwe kra no so no nantia ana so no chat ya be 6 months a obehu say we a we oba warefo na bible ne say sintidua na ebeba ma de na wono so ebeba no onue
wow
enti woni pa na boy wadwen say ebi o be na be say me ka asem no ama next time obi ewu no me here ade na wasa de ama me that is why ya also use our words because me shano na enyum bia na papa bo I say papa bi ana owuye na owuye no na ye na sikani bi ba ho no be yi sika kese pa we so say ye de wase ebi mra eno achi no hia di mi so ebebo ne nsan a ebusafo say ye de wase abrawo ze di eni sa enti bebre no ho a age say bia gedi kan say onipa bia wanyini ewo na adwene mu bia no onum ebra ye ne obawarefo ekasa onum bra yetimi ne obawarefo bibia yetimi edi address obawarefo kese in case oni ho na ni kunkura ko hu say saadi we say ewo ne yiri phone so a enkonko ye ntokwa the same applies to a man so say obi bia ono so oye mature no onim say fan say bia etoro bia minim time say ye chemfo hours to say bia bibia mama dwumi say pese me no test kura na apart from say me no ni bibia ye kura no ye otan do say we say ni wada
no correct
saa time ni nyina saa nyama ni nyina no unya nipa one amudi omuhuni no amubu omuho a amumfa saa words ni bi emre wa ono ya ade
no correct
the pempe no nipa ye ni omukoba no ese ye hwe the kind of people ye ni omukoba being awarefo Nipa eno ha I see a shady pa abu go anim ase o baby
You're correct.
ha if you say our ifo be afa ebinim adamfo a engu o ma wale ekura na ama enije a waware ebu na firi so if you say nipa ni nim say sabri de nipa yada but still also my friend no dem come na wani need but that's what I say.
That's right.
So one to me enya nipa na dwene mu do na wanyini a bi na bi nyina no ode kasa bi ode gomogo bi ono be fan say bi ode di ago but we know say the other side of the coin no
Yeah.
oha nipa onyene ya ade no
Yes.
So nti yenya nipa amoti especially amoti ase so we nipa yi waware nti agro bi ana ka me ni obi a onware ye endi edi no me ntimi ni sare pa de endi
Lack of boundaries.
Aha me ntimi ni endi nti se ayi bimpo no se ono kwa na ba me nchen me edi nkomo a e se edu bi a me manage ase se sister but this time me de ko bofo eti ko fie no boy aduane ma oku
No crap papa.
but se we anya obi a ono na adwene mu anya o ka kasa ko so na oku ne se onya mai me de tra na edi nkomo kakra
Ampo because it's a ma worry for ne bi mu pesade no.
Aha
So say you be a
and decide pa na ote saa na otumi sane ayi saa no se osane ba ko ba wo betumi afa na agya nkyɛn ana betumi afa no phone zumia ewo mu se ade na me de brɛ wo no me de firi makoma me na brɛ wo de mo saa wa de utu su a wa hwɛ ne abaha adwo ma wari
no correct
if you say tell me mpo a awale fo no kwa no o makasa etumi etena ase ka se ebi ba kwa na me fa mfrɛ wo Ghana has ya we say Bible I say na Sarah pray nuku Abraham Lord enti Ghana ha no mpe na omo a Christopher no you say omo frɛ omo kun no miwura the Bible we were omo ti miwura na e too high enti omo pesa omo teso na omo akasa I den a kyerɛ omo adwin say obi a o de frɛ me ebi a said the say be our friend bra key you are not this ID no one for frame and then our friend is ana or tiasie
no correct
or tiasie but e ko ba say e bia yes ID no and I friend maybe also friend no sweetheart said ye we ne tie no na so obi so for true obi ma it means was another heart will be review but heart no say ba ko pe
I know right no prep Sofo
if you go na heart bi o ba bia like say o ya dey asoma ba bie it is how you pass no saa di pass no so o mani hu say saa description we there the pacho etu enfam ha
and mema ni bi nso no mu nim de omo ye because Pastor Patience Osai said, the reason I don't associate with anyone, and some people think I am too much, I draw the lines right away. And it is so sad because ebimu ohonoma sofo omunim seniomu ye no enye appropriate ntino enti na ebimu sene eba messenger no ba me no it say Uba fear main swipe. I don't log off. And to be a honoma, me boy ne phone no me where you was so like Facebook and answer me messenger my sign also and answer laptop I me use no and a iPad and so what I say no know me could have access to it into to say like one day na me nini etiha or bonyum we relaxing and obi sending me a private message through messenger and the first thing that pop up no may da mi kuanim ade ani pa ne tray and it say hello sweetheart Enti na me ku say na one na efre with sweetheart nti me na am say who can call me sweetheart beside you? And I'm so onya rough no di no. I'm penny and pa me by this person is like on and on and on and on. Enti me responding I'm catching so okay, I prefer being called Adwoa. Adwoa odo anasa Adwoa odo mensa. And I say be a sister because we won't know me who's kind high no me means me respond kind hello bro. Enti hello bro no any hello minia any hello mido and no enko yi so but to say no correct
because who set a boundary to her say hello bro I don't know so your sister
and and you know but me say nipa no to say enko yi because me catch no on say brother Natika say obi wo ho no ma onim and na metimi aka nipa ne say me prefer to be called Adwoa, but I have tried that, and you have some people now. I kid you not, no. Me yes, and me correct you, no. Afikra no mo get ube ho bi ho no see. Okay, I hear you, sweetheart. And then some phone no me see me friend me sweetheart. O se mate. No asaka asam na me see men kan. Enti me feel say bi mo ho no ma. They just doing it because yeah, one phobia, huni, not certain limitations, you know, omni a mema fufro e flirte behind closed door, and you know, a binumo fo say, a mawarifo no, sana yenina yetie. Oh, anti afflictions we say no, a bit me a create a argument, any. Problem ewo obi aware mu just social media
I think that here my say you be share nipa omubu omo especially you be aware you share nipa omubu omo ya no monanti and say nipa ba akopem bo obi no ho nipa akopem obi no ho kwa na say won ne nanti aho beto wa eye better than say obenya na mfo bebre na sa na mfo bebre na wanya omo no
yes
bebre ho amani ye
no correct
inipa pii na obenya inipa pii a ebinim ho a omo behavior no dabi ono omo nam a na asa ono mutu anamo a wanhwa a okware bedu baabi wanhwa wani begu ase no but when inipa ba akopɛ ana mienu pɛ na se mienu no omo inipa a omo tie asam ase omo inipa omo onyansa omo inipa omo because Acts chapter 6 verse 1 o say asem bi si awa asɔre na asɔre no mu ayɛ basa na Peter prompted and I said Peter the suggestion ba asɔre for n'anim say ye de ye wa ha say be ka nyame asɛm ye de ni ye betutu sikasɛm nti mo amompɛ enipa verse 3 no say nti mo amompɛ enipa a ɔmo wɔ dimpa na ɔmo wɔ nyansa na sunsun konkon so ahyɛ ma
wow
so also Peter expected the kind of people or person ngofo ni you
no correct
until you be a good name obi a good name bia no our good reputation until by the day say obegu ni ho anim ase our apopo anim
no correct boss
but obi a only side the pan and I say only side the pan there they are say ogu ni ho anim ase
no correct
nti obi a wodi pa ani obi a wonya nsa saa nipa no eye nipa a omo abi na bi no omo ya de omo ye ne kwam eno sa ene na obi a me fan sa wo so odi hu ni no kan bia ye no omo emuvu
no correct
it say they be no be hye wa nyonyam wo so betumi ase na nyonyam onum when and how osi eye no ho e sa ebiri bi mu but say omo nye papa ne dia oni de utu no fukwa no obusa ne beebi utu no fukwa no obusa ne beebi
hey patience or says as how the be for sometimes also some people the way they portray themselves gives room to others to behave awkwardly towards them, which is true because on say ebi wo ho no ma esan ni kun spending quality time with them, no, they feel lonely, even though they are living with somebody, but the nipano and mom any type of attention, not saying show you some type of interest or manani njiwo fie. Inti say nipano obeba ko entertaining obia or wabontin. Like when it comes to like dancing, I love to dance. My busuafo nyina obie nim se me pasa. Many software program they are san me the tone change na no pambe exercise no ntimi setwa me na say that's enough for me. But to say you have people now and no more mo beye any nsem on beka no eye a whole just say en fa enye adwuma yi. And by the way, Pastor Patience say you are full of wisdom. Somebody will acknowledge man. No, so what that say, Pa. Thank you, Pastor. Amen to that. And you know, boss, back up at the marvelous, knowledgeable, strong will, and beautiful boss lady. Bam. About boss lady. Oh, to say boss lady, but say hello, sweet Adwoa Odo Mensa Papebi. Ekwani that is a meme sweetheart. I am not your sweetheart. Why are you calling, acknowledging me in such manner, darling? I am not your darling. Like sometimes to me, am I presenting myself in certain ways? Say, obi beti me sending me message on in messenger no akasa phone sir. I mean to say people need to respect themselves. Say what phobia they don't have a filter na enye ye nyina sa na etie oba bi wo ho krampo no they prefer being single, but they don't like for men to be that aggressive or men to disrespect them in such manner. And the ignorance for no what redirect you almost say, okay, wouldn't me and friend me say, me person will friend me say no. African when you vim. Sometimes you have to tell them, sweetheart Adwoa. No, I just don't want them calling me sweetheart Adwoa, sister Adwoa, and answer Adwoa. That's it. Dear who feeling what I so no my friend is sweetheart. I dear ben sweetheart, brother, that's the don't try to make it work for nobody. Because and yet brother Nati, how long you and I have been friends? The way we are good friends, have you ever called me sweetheart? You have never done that. Who friend me Adwoa Odo and as a sister? You have never used any because who boo and you respect my marriage. And you are appropriate. And I won't him dear. So you are a mature person. And me yes I will be level a bibia because obia or no sebi mean to sebi cry obia or no na dream me no nim nyansa or kasa without filter. And say we your ba worry for na opese wa worry fear a friend is saying and hojo na akasakasa unnecessary akasakasa basis woni ho kafo because sada no say me kun onjimi ni on trust me and afensu ni yenim komo a esan say ya building effective communication ewo ya worry fear nintino we were able to have conversation and he saw the exchange text message of me telling this person to call me so and so. Instead, so be you to wedding because me your bar worry for. Even if you see, say, okay, sister, send you away nice, no, make me a friend and say, no, it's not. We have to show morals, principles, like at least no say, ya titil. Where's she nimdiebi? Because and you will be now will be to me acknowledging in such way because we'll be all cry me papa and papa penny last year madam Fubako na me friend brother Joe Kinsley but to say Pastor Patience no pay what pastor watchere pastor patients and into your papa and near fee or your doctor and so no me friend no brand he never once put his title there say Adwoa say na me deal but I think say you're receptive to say me friend no brand so I mean I me resorting into calling everybody bra say if you will be all crab wutimi any age ya crans me can bra and we a form of respect. And I say my sister, and I say be a mama, and I say say be a pastor patient or a pastor. I mean to me money dealing without the pastor because she's a pastor. So into would you need dear ma baby Esther would dear need you but to say obi one ma what say what we feel and I say relationship maybe they envious of it. So they do things and say things now to create conflict because ye money be ni mani be and you munyina no mo anya abotre say you because me no say me hwe baby amini me kun free ni baby ayadu na ye mfiti ase ne de anka saada no nke ye be kun osa message ni ho so na ye some time back 10 years ago anka fie ha be ye say butu anka sa text message no nko sa message no anka edi not just here that so I'm telling you ain't you know emwa
kase obi a wuni mu no kra no obi a wuni ye fan say bia wuni mu ba kono kra no say bia wuni mu so oyo warefo so onyo warefo sa west no because me de me hu ni say ama musura de na mu gina bonte yesa.
Yeah, brother, nothing that they know what you but I'm glad you bringing them out because you're tying into this conversation. Although the although see yes to be do young kosa wo ho eno nkyere say say wo frɛ wo yonku din bi edi kwase wo frɛ or wo do yonku say ho no brother nothing that it has nothing to do with nipa no frɛ wo it's one Sofo Oba brother nothing that now because o create your person or share bibi ase he wants to start something
I said you can say that music can say I say obi anya ne de nti utme ko video nko ya video
no correct
utme ko video nko ya video de ya be hu ni say obi a ono no enipa no e fa say woni na keka e bia wo esem bi obabi ele bia waje atuma ho na be sha ase say utme kan be bisa
no correct
but you woni nka wa ni sem bia woni nka so now over show say sweetheart there na emwa and I said the easy kind of odo ewo de kwan ya fa so fe odo odo yewo mumiensa
ampa
yes yewo there ye fa agape love
yes and no dey mean ni say nipa da sani bia betimi ama agape love obi be wu ama aputo nobody would that
yo ba ko say fe no Philo.
That's right.
Philo, love, different one. The last one I'm saying from my dreams. And you were dry, you did your bushia, and it's a friend order.
Is it endless love?
What's it?
Endless love. Or that
idea that I'm finding about.
Okay, one day we're talking about love. Near going.
Sa odo no ye wodo a ye de do ye family ana yes ye family wo ene ye wodo a ye de do ye kun mu ne ye yere no
no
ye wodo a ye de do
ye ma ampa there's a big difference
ye ma me no ene ye busua ne ye ma ne nyina e ye baako
no correct
ana ye de do ye kun mu so e ye baako
no correct
ene ye de do onyankopon ana se de ye gidie no ene so ye baako
papa brother is you be anyone more be woman agape love is to die for somebody When the one we ask you Becca say me owo ba me jina hon ma ji owo na ma. Wo se wo agape love.
I don't know you know the Becca say Becca say you know you go wala asama do. That's all.
But that is already I mean
enti said e si etie no enye se omo anu so ana ka che obi se odo a na ka se Bible say you know nti dabi ejina said odi ba ko mo sitie
no correct with limitation
eti se odi ba ko no onya wo yira a untime mfa no odo
okay what am your friends crisscross with their Adwoa or say the 3 types of love is eros, agape, and philos.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm going to find a definition as Sofo is speaking. Brother Nati Abuse Wasam was say you believe in sharing. Into sharing, no brother Nati mi pacho, which sharing? Say you have to be more specific because you to generalize, you know, for answer I say, oh, I knew it. Does he believe in sharing what? Just regular sharing, or like is something more sinister? You know, me pacho bottom. Sister Sage say, Sister Adwoa, when your name is Odo and someone calls you sweetheart, they're calling your name. I don't know. They will put it in love. In love, I will understand. Sweetheart, you know, it's specifically between a marriage couple. And you know, I prefer say they will say love, and I say Odo. I just that's how I feel because with sweetheart, you know, say sister, you say when I won't come, I will accept it. But say man, I can sweetheart. Now I'm not accepting it because it's just inappropriate for another man to call me sweetheart.
So this ebi a wo na waka say on fan flow sa. But so won kan dia oni hu kwan.
Yeah, because although you love, sweetheart, because if you are not in tears, no say no tears. I mean, sweet kasa Sofo.
I never say you will be honest say the person will be friend. Phone here we go obi o ha o he the phone so ebi a wa so obi dey say ebi a Adwoa.
No correct.
But Adwoa no ebi a the business partner be ma bi o but win him. So the kids ebi a wo aka so so side we the for frame apart from any there on to me first side no entumi for frame. Because about 143 no what I decided no ko ado ko frame na ka say oh ya ha adwen gi say you na ka na o say fa frame but answer na waka fa frame no wa make sure say wa manu ku na ati say so hu side din we say ya anya bibia na mo say na ti ani kwampo no den gi say bia na ba ma na hu say e bi o ba ko na o ye oba but hu say ayo opposite sex a abeta say ono so e twu hu man so
no crepa
nti ho say abinya na yewo access a ye betumi ni ebinim adi agro but yewo kasa bi anamo bi iniye bi a ye ntumi ni sa nipa na enni agro hwasa ebe ba ko no eti aware mu ana se bi a owayi nti say ye say yekọ asofo mu ethics no asofo ethics no yewo enfi bi ho a wo asofo a undumi ndi bi o say obi ti obi otu ka say bi a say wo asofo a undumi ye 2 so we osofo na say obo clerical undumi ko tena public ndidi
no correct
with your clerical no but it shows that you are being set apart for different things sanity nti empempi no wo ye be ma na say o frɛ obi sa wa do ba ko no ama okwan a adwenbɔne aba otirimu ne say o pɛ sɛ ugo ba ko na ware
ampa because my sister Sage Kano metiasiepa in some way. But from coming from a man no perspective, no, any yemu bebre nim sene ye kromufuobi no or my dream, you know, like because sometimes you interact with certain people now, the way they speak and go about things, you know, it's like because what frame is sweetheart, me see me pacho, wait me a frame me Adwoa, and I said, odo love. Odono, like when we go to Odono, who convert here a love, English, you know. And you know, to say sweetheart, you know, I don't know, it's for someone that you know you have certain connection with. And you know, Pastor Patience said, Patience said, I used to have agape love when I was stupid. The Pastor Patience who called that side, I need Famika because it's actually agape love. And then yeah, Miss maybe. Some pray. Oh, Boatima. And brother not with us love yeah, also there is this view as romantic love. Hey, romantic love with Yemi Wobio. He and oh dear, I can say but I got not today, and I will see your friend say, oh really, that's discrimination. Oh, what is discrimination? Please explain to me why you saying is discrimination. Okay. Oh, hey, crisscross. Me can't say me pe meaning no what put to all the meanings here. Me did to one part. Focus on crisscross men Sunday, no. Or see, to say, okay, brother Natty does you say that do I have unconditional love? No, I have condition. Yes, I do have. Yes, you're right. I have unconditional love. I do not have conditional love, but to say, I just feel say there has to be limitation and boundaries set with certain people because you could move for like they don't respect themselves and they don't respect people's relationships and marriages and people like how they carry themselves. For me, media I am very like I don't block people easy. Me block who I know I adie to say be a who ya adie na me simimpe. Na me send you message and you continue to do it now. The next thing is blocking you. Se menye ye na wo ba na wo sha ase use certain profanity now. I will block you because speak with intelligence. Yesua de ye kira de. If you want to learn something or you want to educate other people now, just talk with people. Have a dialogue. By a mube brain, oh yeah, they always do that. Oh, my sister said, me from sweetheart because I am and you know, with me man, no met me use sweetheart. And I use sweetheart for my husband. But I don't use sweetheart for any of my friends. And I said, to say, nipa, menuomo, friends will Facebook. I don't use that. I have limitation with that. And you know, me meeting the woke up as sister Sage. Sweetheart can be used for anybody, even a child. I respect your opinion. However, can someone please tell us the true meaning of sweetheart? By all means. By all means. Sweetheart. Sweetheart. I want to make sure, say, you know, what I'm giving is like, okay, so by definition, the word sweetheart, and I'm going to copy and paste it here, is a person with whom someone is having a romantic relationship. That's the meaning of sweetheart, girlfriend, boyfriend, and it goes on and on. And then it says, that's number one. And then an example they give for number one, for a person with whom someone is having a romantic relationship, it gives an example. The pair were childhood sweethearts. They were together. They were in a relationship. And number two, which is informal, it says denoting an arrangement or agreement reached privately by two sides in an unofficial or illicit way. And in the word sweetheart, I'm telling you, it has, like I call my children, like, sometimes I call them babies and I'll be like, sweetheart, like I do call my children that because they are my sweetheart, they're my miracle children. But to say the word itself, is for people who are involved. It shouldn't be used for somebody like, I know our girlfriends, we don't call them, like if you are female and you call, say with different interests of a sexual partner, you also have to be careful to go, sometimes, I'm afraid to even use certain words for certain women because because we have some women who are attractive to some women. So I don't want to go say something that will give somebody idea, say, yeah, I'm interested in them romantically and as sexually. So sometimes, you have to know the person to use certain words, I'm speaking from my opinion and my understanding because there has been incidences. Listen, I have to deal with situation because somebody calls someone, use a certain word on someone, which started a fight, a physical fight, because sometimes, it just create an unnecessary situation. And because of different, some people, they may not mean it that way. That's why I don't just block people. I redirect them. But it's me redirect to Obina say, Nipa no then I will just have to like block you because me for say emphasobia emba. And yes, Adwoa the philosopher. I'm just saying because it's like when you work in a certain environment now, right? And dealing with different behavior, different emotions, you tend to like try to be mindful of not hurting people's feelings, or and as who can't say be a many pana feel a certain way because obi wo honoma American from where you want brother Natty does it, Pastor Patient, Castle like crisscross, more America man, especially New York Kromu has say, Sewunam Kromu, na obinin a girl, and I'm now back as a sweetheart to that. You go see. We need to say Bema no in a namu or bet twash or swab broa, who sweetheart no one. But Oka says, excuse me, can I speak with you? And I say, miss, can I speak with you? They will give you attention. Please, there are other meanings to sweetheart. Could we exploit those as well? Don't worry. Let me go to let me find maybe from let me find Sofo, maybe I talk Kasana, maybe other ones.
So this year, no, if I say, yes, really, and near ma, if we outside a bit which can a bit generate a because our aim is that you bet me and near our any job.
Yes.
And a year especially name calling be a bit free outside. Maybe we are worrying.
Yeah.
I say you a nipa, I say a mom pine. Na bra ye koye ba no yetimi no a check a din bi e be say kwa na say bi e de tu yamo so e bi say ye nya nipa omo no ometumi ate ase say me anawo ana obi a special e wo bibi hu a saa ne ma no betumi akoso e ma asai ya wari ni mu anije
no correct
e bi say obi tumi kama say de all kind of obedience we. I just one word, sweetheart, you can't boom one word. But this one word can end up in ABI jail. And jail.
Yeah.
One word, sweetheart. About me, I'm over for that hospital.
Yeah, because
and so on and so forth. Into a chair and say, qua, and I say, but see any year, as you who nipa, you know, ever two and a more diaco.
No correct.
The year who's any penny number two and a more diaqua. Sani Panaba, yet a town for an album, some farmer, sitting.
No correct.
Sitting with say. In the way, bro, I've been born over 3 months. So one shall ya na omo mukwan
and it's or testing what I mean one come here after they be free sweetheart to something else.
So what I don't there's no money bigger with what I actually that.
No correct. Sister say another meaning and patch or put it there why and Adofonum sumu different meaning of sweetheart and patch or moon drop on my yesua de ye yesua de me pamocho.
So say eja shin dia no be yin nsa but jana shin dia ene de obebo wura ware ni mu wakofa saa de na aba sisa ware esi e wo ma ni mema nyina afam no esi
no correct.
Na yade a esese yehu say enipa na ye ne omo kɔ na be ye nipa omo di omo huni
no correct.
Se nipa ni endi ni huni dia anyi de oka asam a onte ba se odi ni huni dia anyi de oka asam a ote na otumi nso esiesie ne ho ebi say de minim pa ne say enipa bi a ofum na sa nipa no oka kye na osesa no aye obi a said they come maturity no mature.
No correct.
Keep on repeat idea bi a waka chance ompe. I'm found was in the tree here do grab but still side pay any mature.
Ampa.
Because na sunu tua ho. Etina Bible no can say your was no ntie. You will know how more but they don't listen. Oh, I just have for no e nipa bi a abina binya no onu amo ya ade awobre nti se ya beye awarefu ya beye nipa ya boa afufuro yi ese se ya nida ho na ehu nipa ye betumi eni omokọ ana ye betumi na omo ye bibi na ma adepeko na ye no enkofa asamuma ebise awale na ye ka no eye nyame hihye ye no ewo edi ntu omu ho oma ni ye anije but eye ya ye ni ye eni ya ba bon kakra ena ya ma ye ho kwan ma ewiase ene abonsamfo ene nipa adwene ade abeka ho ma ama enaware enya bije a obitumi shutu obi a obitumi ni nyina nyina saa west na free outside eba no because said you can ye aware a eye secure de ene da ya na eteda bi a ho asam no eye yikaka but aware akosi aware a oba na be ma jealous ana oba na be ma enye eye insecure ana oba na obema no eni good standing na ene de hiding nti abawarefo ene mema ware for e wo yemu yi ani mpo omo ware ye obi wa na bia you are relations na wo mu no e bia enche bia obe ben ana say bia o men kwampo na ese se wo hu saja afoforo e de be fro because ene phone aba ye tuba ko ekura ye ni a okosi obi a na say bia wo je to kakra pe na obi afa na ohwehwe so niam bi wani ama wo so a ade beba be pie awo ofon ni so a e ba kofa ohaw e di aba awo waware ni mu nti yesre se anya aware o eya aware o esese ohun nipa a ono be nante because nipa ono be nante nso eye ano ade ba akwa nso tumi hye wanwonyam First Corinthians chapter 15 verse 13 no say 33 no o say nkomobone mo ma won da adam na nkomobone ese obrapa ahimfo na woda da na won nkomoben na wobo nipa ye no nam no omo nkomobone no ebetumi asa ye bra na ye bo no because there are certain group bi when we associate ourselves with them now among for because akwa we su kasa group no ana ma we su kasa group no abiri ba ye odan ha na ye wo fie bi utwam a obo nsem kokko tie anim nya bibia o wonya fi akire ba na na mo kan ho asem
wow
Ambenya adi ntino obi so no so hara akoma hara no so duwa no so sati twam mo so mo ntena mu fie na mo nja akwa ho na mo tena no onso mo wodi so hu enti nipa ye de ho bom se namfofo ana ye de ho bom se ye counselors ana ye de ho ye ho bom se ye kristo namfofo no ese ye hwe nipa omo ye nipa ye ne omo pie ana ye ne omo ko ba bia omo ngu anim ase ya de ehia pa ya de ehia pa.
Wow. Pastor Patience said, actually, let me go to, hey, Anthony, Crisscross, you. Crisscross said, a friend saying, Sister Sage, I'm looking for others. Crisscross said, you will get one big slap or insult. Meaning which way I will walk. And our brother Nati does it say the Bible said we should love God with all our heart, mind. Why do you use your single heart? With all our heart. Afra Amansena. And our Pastor Patience said apply wisdom when talking to people, which is something say a lot of us do not. Wait a minute, akata yenim. Enti mu amu wasu mi pa cho sweetheart no the meaning no. I'm reading out no mu betimi a check. Sister Sage say when they say sweetheart no, deal is it talking about people in love. The sweetheart, I think say like we all have different understanding of it. Me understanding is say obi a wone no ebobra and a friend is and I say like people that you are emotionally connected to. So for me, it's inappropriate for beside my husband, I just don't want other people. Like if you want to put my name in you can say love that because Odono love. That's how I understand it. But sweetheart, is a whole different level of intimacy. So but I hear what you're saying because obi no more no full say sweetheart no can or they being nice. But me can't like when it comes to a maybe a dream no or no shall say with san one come here after they be no not they stepping out of boundaries into me fitting and I'll let you know say I'm sorry. What do you friend my Adwoa? I'll be friend me sweetheart no dear friend me Adwoa. Just as simple as it is. Just say Adwoa. I will respond to Adwoa because Adwoa is me born day. I don't want any sweetheart to be he slap up as crisscross. Crisscross. Brother Natty does the woody so. You can't have all three types. all three type of what? The love? Or don't know. Hey, or don't get things gradually, no. I say one says my fan say who activate your basic fundamental sense, which is your common sense now. Na say wo pese wunyi was every common sense anymore. Then you have to advance to acquire knowledge. And then who acquire knowledge now? You continue to explore certain things. And no nebema why you're mature enough to grow, to develop wisdom. Because wisdom comes with understanding. And that's a meeting. Semeti amepacho mi siade ye nyine siade mon correct me nti asia me wono no and na to say woni other people kasa say near pastor patience kind no I agree with that. Say we have see a team filter ye kasa, so you filter ye kasa because single. Yeah, just you can't get over that. See a walk kuma back on a young coupon cassie and fire kuma na. Just our patcho.
It's simple.
No, you're
simple. It's simple. The same way I say, so ultimate do idea. Ultimate do idea, which you are doing.
Okay, you see, I didn't even put it in that perspective. Ain't you know, so, like, brother, not that.
Yes, it can simply say, Nasa, yeah, you are ready. So, you were ready. But, per the written word, you know, and any pass to ready. Although your spoken word is so, I may made a so extra afro. But written word, you know. Na Yesu try idea bi say so because of the Nyankopon na otanye nua or your trofo.
Sanyum we nsu na metato. Obi say Nyankopon ba wotani nua na wo yo.
So, enti me metumi ado me yere ana me kun ana me ma. Na say me do awurade a because me hu awurade mbra na try yen say yen no. So enti sabe de makoma nyina ebe awurade a metumi ada afoforo nso because ade ba kwa aye na ewo mu say onipa onyame asem say ye ntumi fa ye ho ntu onipa so enti in the book of Micah chapter 7 verse 5 or see if you know that okukumu grambo no man fa ho ntu no so normally bebe wa koma wo no ho na waja pade wo. So, we were come one of the party. Enti, sir, ultimate door a radia, over to not do nipa. But ultimate no radia. And if I know you, I didn't know obitume, and then I read now as my boat you. And obitume the country as my boat you. I don't need you. So, but sir, so be radia, now radia man, say, do not kill her. Essence of Berry, I am now come obi. But oh, no, Raddy, Nasa old and out on a unipardo, said made as I said, no, I'm a friend, and I knew you have a friend, the two of friends, you know. I didn't have a donor, Debbie or her. So I depend out on you are. If you are on share that ain't castle where you, but in the cast said an Asian cast, because I quite will go now to. Afina why because na me ka be na kwa na be ware be man na obey because kasa no tubo no but so wo nyame do no wo mu a nyame do no abetenentene ama watimi asa do bi because nyame ye fum no de bia nanso essence odo ye ntino onkuyen na wasan tenentene ye so wo so wo nyame do no a de ebesi ewo aware ni mu no anase one wo mantem no still obetimi asa akoso asa do efize nyame do wo mu. Eti Bible ka say for akoma nyina do awurade a de opesa o chawo ni say se wutumi sua say obedo awurade a unhu na onipa unhu no so obetumi ado ne yie
ampa. Okay, a sweetheart no from Webster Dictionary, no, it says, darling, one who is loved, a genuinely likable person, a remarkable one of its kind. That's from the Webster dictionary, and then the second one gives the same as the first one when I read it. Is of or relating to an agreement between, like, you have two people who basically, have understanding of certain situation. So, like, as I was saying, like, some people feels okay for a man other than their spouse or partner to call them sweetheart. For me, Adwoa, I prefer Adwoa. Who dear frame Adwoa? To me frame Adwoa, so I bet me a sister because me your ba. And I say, Odono na one person you can say love. But I prefer Adwoa. To be frank, either say Adwoa or no. Adwoa love, like whichever one, that's fine. Brother Natty, that's the question. But I won't answer you. Ubusa Sofo said, does he believe in sharing? And I'm saying in sharing, no. Where are you, like, where are you going with that? What does your question entail? Because I want to understand the question for him to, like, basically be able to respond that. We have to be transparent. At what percentage we should love God? I love God with all my heart. Media 100%, 1,000% of love. I answer. Oh, okay. I see. I crisscross Manson say, which is my baby sister. He said, as a student in school, I have classmates that address me by sweetheart instead of my name. But when the sweetheart turned into honey, I could not keep my mouth shut. I had to address it right there and then. You see, crisscross, that's what I was saying. When it starts sweetheart, you have to say something. Because it's one caveat, it will escalate into something else. Because I said they testing the water. And once they say you don't say nothing now, before you know it, once they say Shasia sweetheart, they say Drew honey. Okay. Because here in the US, if you don't express your feelings and status to your fellow women, someone might mistake your kind heart for sexual satisfaction. Hey, ma, you put this thing in a you. Brother, nothing that's in Ukraine, no can we see Chris? Are they?
It's because of lesbianism here, you need to know. I know crisscross kind of say.
Yeah, same thing I mean to before me can't say where's the be honum cry to use for me Nyambano. And I have to be mindful because we do have some women who are attracted to women, right? Some of them are bisexual, some of them are lesbian, some of them they say gay. So you just have to be mindful, like the wording that you're using. You have to filter that because some of us, I just don't feel comfortable with somebody another man calling me sweetheart. I just feel that it's too intimate. That's how I see it. It's too intimate for me. And I'm just speaking my truth and I'm being realistic. I'm being real. That bothers me because I just don't understand, especially when you tell people someone addressed to you because it might be innocent, but when you address them and say, please call me Adwoa or Adwoa Odo, whichever one, or what, but don't call me sweetheart because I'm not your sweetheart. it may not bother some people, but it bothers me. I just don't like to feel uncomfortable because they say may money be so mo can some that's one correct you ma after the obehu na sofo sane crisscross kind na a movie to a different one. You also say you like it. To say ubetimi afre oba warefo ohema meji atum because me your hema oba bia your hema and a be bia ye kin. So ade a yen nyina no we deserve emboakoa. But it's like my gosh, it's brother nothing does it. You just pulling my leg. Me feel grad see Adwoa and no one yeah me feel grad can you overcome because me say you never use that word the copy said the can was after the all of this that's what you calling me me bear my penny you know do whatever. Oh my goodness, of love I answer. Okay, and then Chris, brother Natty does it. Chris Cross, I think that this is your question. So Chris, did you let him know that you don't like that? Oh, Chris Cross will let you know because she will. I know my sister. She said we should love God 100%. It's a me catch roll, me say 100%, me cry 1,000. And I say so for yes, and I'm kind. but nothing does you. He's pulling my leg into me if you know crab him to say. And he's awful. All right. Yeah, talking about communication being the an important pillar. In general, because what about your husband? My husband, what? Oh, my husband called me sweetheart. He calls me Adwoa baby, and then there are other names. So I know the say because Adwoa baby, no my birthday, not but too much no year, no babontin. I know they say no. So I can say, but we also have other names, and then I know there is between for the both of us is between us. Our if will be on mom would mom and I said off me boy. And to say the NTA talking more about communication or ABN because we are all on social media. And Brother Isaac, when brother Natty does the why you say hamming with the sweet art, because I'm talking about it, you guys have made it your business to put it over there. Me fimo because more be more and Timothy Moncan Mobeka. Masha Dana Moji Jimmy. Na me mamoji and distract me. It's effective communication here and we are worrying. And I say your relationship, and I say your brabum, even family interaction, you work, and going to social event, here because obitimi koka sembia, ebetimi a trigger obi abufu, be one ma obete, brother Natty does the crisscross Pastor Patience, more moti abroad no. News so mutimate say you see a fight broke out you get together we say a pandemic by na won't ansem ni bebre but say obi wo hono ma enkrofo park no yes shoe by na nipa nin kan hwenkyere no kra na omu shoot around we had 1 year old who was shot to death and you know to say ya situations and so nipa no pese okunu no onu momo mesi no innocent bystander onu momo no okunu esa say obi aka asem bi a anya ne de enti no me feel say when we develop a healthier communication na dialogue na eno boa But to say obi wo ho no ma we engage na because obi wo ho no ma otimi ka asem bi just to engage you. So because obi wo ho no ma pese wo hye wabufuo. Enti wo redirect no and some obeka no ebe hye wabufuo me say if I tell somebody because I need to feel comfortable with the conversation I'm going to have with you. Are we on a friendship level or your mind is somewhere else? Because obi wo ho no kwa wetimi aka chen so oh you are so beautiful. So you are so beautiful no obetimi a take no else something else. And I mean awariphobia because of nadam for asem o ka kire ne yire na ne yire an responding what be fie na ntokwa enye small say omo ja aware because of asem a omo party o Sofo party obi adori ase ena omo koye ena bra bi hu no bra ni hu na omo kro omo ye classmate ena okọ friend no say o use certain word be ma no omo bedru fi a wo say ai ehene ha o kan sa asem no wan ka hwe anche because some of our men are very insecure. Yeah.
I think they because it is what oba na be man na so hu nipa oni omo be interest. And yes I dey and the same thing because remember me be ho say na yire ho afede and I say na nisu no na yire ho ye no fede a I don't person oba no ko ba wi a.
Yes. Brother Nati does the would the wakuma nyina ma nyame a eno nkyere say you can give another to somebody else. In teachers or work as I made 100% ni nyame a me kun ono nso nya how much percent. Na as some no busa me saying everything I give my all 100%. Bibia 100%. Enti no te say ono nyankopon no woni makoma mu no ni mitri mu. Enti no na oni se maware nso a mi wo mu no se meti makoma mu ni mitrim. Enti in every situation I give my all 100% because I'm not expecting 50% from my husband and he shouldn't be expecting 50%. It has to be 100%. Enti no like enti na wani abra wo busa no dindindin no on say asema me busa e no wanka. What Adwoa is saying, how would you address this so your husband can trust you? Me that's it. Brother Nati does this. Was it oh so the enemy busa first and say say we have some situations being on social media no. By all means, even you catch any pebisemo on friend will setting a year, they will call you that anyway. And the same fan say sa I didn't continue to come into your marriage now. A kwamba na abe faswa unhu kan for beji wedi a enko create and tokwa na ebe ma ware ejina.
Once I assembly as a 1 Peter 5 and verse 7.
Or bring peace in the house, okay. The Sofo puli scripture, you know. Yen Sofo no. Yen Sofo scripture to come. Hey, brother.
1 Peter chapter 5. Verse 8.
Verse 8.
Okay. I some can but me pese be fair na me dey kan asem. O say motanfo bonsam nenam monwen motanfo bonsam nam se jata ebubum na opobi ache na amene no ono na monfa gidie nsi ne kwan kese sa di pada woni de kan asem a onti no ese o si ne kwan ese o block no ene be ma o partner na ji we dey o e kwan say nipa na ono na wa na obaji we dey Anya sana se baby order so who say edin no why you so with everyday sweetheart because when people say who say ono so e pa boni aye no sa obon sam na ye kan ho asam no and na baba be nipa no I say onenam And all pet movie action, I mean, or what I say, no. In top of what I say, you know, or Besha says, baby, or this name call and never go worry you. It's a first time there, every outcome will be jelly, and now we didn't be jelly. But if you walk on Ojan was a seller, I had the Pelcono or what, and that's the video.
No crack.
Ha, indeed, who's seen the choir? Ever was seen the choir, I'm a woman now, Adwoa, they say. At the same time, if you look at Diablo, not one day, I'll part and talk with see. Now, Ukwan now, you do about to Socrates, and it's hard to say if you're about to hold him. So one hope beyond the our lady virgin. But I also say hard over the air, and I ought to our yanas. It say, Obi, our one thing, not afraid DB. Now you come and I hear them empire. The essay I say, you know about one casa. You need can't now say on Tiasia. I see you need trap in common.
No crack.
Ha, you need can't say on Tiasa. I see you need trim. No mono, the essay yes, you who say, Baby, I just have a idea. About my bema and our banner and anything ever trust you. Because trust ain't here our Yamupa. So trust me, that we know be Eddie Gomobi. No, police near our lady. Now, the year the catcher will be a number come, Mammy Waba. The year you pre free if you are not a friend of Mammy. And the first message I will do.
Oh, man, in Mrekra.
Daddy, about friend, Mammy, I'm going to say, the year we grew. When you feel what we do all the time, and of Samba, just say, trust in you. So, and as I said, they are no, yeah, worry for us. You to me, yeah, dear, I did trust, Baba. I'm my alternative. If be free outside the bar, let's say a bar, anymore. Yet me who intimidate me, see, I know. Obi or Campona, Obi or Campo to make us say, idea or you need to go out to me, you couldn't have a young no command one if you know command friends I did you. I will Ukuna now, really. So, this one is a social media, yeah. The obvious my answer is all block code by one number. Now, Usebu, Wawarian. Because our Arabiano, see, wait, I guess your bomb say, yeah, dear, it is a Wawarian. I need a Mawarian, but you need to be able to be that say Wawarian, dear. I need a Debiano, into Panaba Soresa, and Nama, and Nika and Mawarim. Indeed, I know you did can. Yama Modian said, or Tom Fabon, on the now power, and action I said, no. You best in the coin. Na onya kwan emma be wura ya wari enu if you say onya kwan be wura wari enu ma ye ne ba ya ho so no Bible say o panipa chenare obubom jata nso obubom na so che wo wi a enya mre se obese enya wo nti ase esi ni kwan se de be say ya onya kwan ma wari enu kura na omububu wari enu ense no if only say ya wari enu ye pese awari enu secure dia ene sa na ese ye no bia na bia me nso be pese mi ja ma ira na pese mi ja me ku ntino I want to create a certain platform be between ama ba ma ni buafu na ba ni buafu na kai say e ja ware sanya sa dia na say si ni fa wi kwan na tada wi kwan pa say na be ba ye be ye bibi about in-laws ni other family extended family and almost eba ya ware but the time bi a ni be wi o ha e si o mo kwan
no cre papa
si e si o mo kwan say de be say ya o mo ntumi nya kwan be wura ya ware mu ebi ni mo ho a yetumi nya na mko bi kwa e ya ware ya kwa no na ya ne omo nanam ye be to o ache ye kun no ma na ye no so madam funi o kwa sa ta ne ya ware ye no ba sere ya ware kwa na se san ko fo we esa pesa mo se ware ye no ke ba sa it doesn't matter how long a manante e se o pe kwan bi a be sini kwan a o ntumi nya kwan be wura ware ye no na on se
ampa is this I said you say Williams said trust is important. Men should trust women and vice versa, which is bam. I mean, sure, sister say. But to say, brother, Nati does it. And so say, Sofo, most women don't trust men. Most women, how do you know it's most women? Because you haven't dated most women. And there are some that can. It's the same. Whatever percentage you think of for a man, the same thing with men. We have insecure men, we have insecure women. And no, a part of the character. One jini penny, a bit bet me I past experiences, and you may be a wakomu. And depending where the person is coming from, no, sa trust no, a idea here, a way a brabomu, papa, because it's only nipa tenasa for one jini panny near. And you're not put together for what? Majority, the same thing with a mema, minia bema. When it comes to trust or not, and the same thing. So ebi wo honom kra one could be more than the other, but to say we a bema na won trust so ho kafo a it's likely possible say ho kafo so and trust so most of the time no it's based on your action and answer one sema woka how you talk to the person and answer how you display how you carry yourself and also to me ma ho kafo anase nipa bi onimu enji wuni enti sa ayi didie no de ehia because say mumi enu muni gidi ma mo ho a mo be struggle da bia na we question we say because that's something na I may struggle with in the beginning of my marriage because na I felt say me ho kafo me feel say na one Jimmy dinner na say bia omumi ewo kwan bebre so because ebi wo hono ma ebi krempo na madwuma mu because madwuma mu o ma na me ne o mu ye adwuma nso no me old job no na mema edoso sen ma but debi wo hono ma say bia ye adwuma ewie a month bi wo ho na me me panyi former boss no wode yakọ abontin for ebia dinner na say me catch me ku ahead of time say bia me pon a me mba fie time na normally me ban because esa say madwuma mufo we going out to dinner na say we doing lunch to say like depending it was different time bi wo hono ma enwumre bi ni akohia which is to say crisscross kun so no kan because crisscross kun me na ya adwuma for some time. And you know, to say like he was also there, and I think say me kumba feel it safe and comfortable. Say okay, I I'm not one crisscross and share worry, but or you'll be a not a minute no juma like you know, and back and forth. And you know, I would think say me kunim say or no one be and I me minya boy kitwa and nanaya. No bi enti I would think say that itself will give him say obedi but to say bi wo no ma asam obeka no it will trigger me because I feel say me nti one time busan say na enti emretenti a me ne watene wunjimi ni ana because say bi kura wo dwan adwenbone ama be ma bi ade obeya you have to trust me say I can take care of myself. I can handle myself because I just felt that he was limiting me to a certain standard. I didn't like it. Oh, send your back no. But a no me nyan to boase a no or describe chairman no or two kwaya kogan and none of them be per se me ye program or banner say or be advertised in a duan no me and say that's okay. Enti tama na damfo no ka say obebe fie no na sa time k bagana enti k ka kire say o tu kwan nti won twen okoba ansa na enti me only me class no ka chem say ono no te say oni fie nko ade na nipa ni ontimi ma na damfo be ma bia emma ye fie ha say emre ko a wonu ni ha say which is totally understandable. So, but it says be a me abontin me co-workers kwa. How can you even think of something in such manner? So it took a while for him to understand where I'm coming from and for me to also understand. And it took effective communication to get there. And to trust, if we can build trust in our relationship, married or life now, we have to learn to effective communication because ye din komo and komo na ye bedi any yen chire ni yen ti ase no eno na ma saa nneɛma wei no ɛyɛ adwuma. Sɛ monte mo ho ase a forget about trust. It's not going to fly koraa. Maybe the no. I have experienced some of it because it is say I mean yeah, but it say me kunka asɛm bi nso a trigger adeɛ baako maame. Say or no where he was coming from no. In na enkyerɛ sɛ ebia omumi anaasɛ ɔngye ni because no coming from say ɔbaa ne bɛrima ye strength no ɛyɛ different. Enti sɛ mefa nsɛ wo yɛ ɔbaa na wo entertain ni bɛrima wo fie na bɛrima bi ani fie hɔ no ma na agya nipa yi adwenbɔne ba ne tiri mu a how can you defend yourself? Wahu Sofo enti no Sani o chire mu no e na mete na se say okay now I know where you coming from. Ban fiti ase sani no ka no na ye komsi bi ama me.
One thing I say, if you are on the name of onum, the partners of the horn a weakness.
No correct.
I be once obi o ha o ni do command do command say we dey na utie ni nsem what me say or a certain a you the trim say in case of any chance we are betimi aye boni side pass no onye trustworthy aye betimi e dey ho ato no so and say the onye na wona ka say say ya na ka say beti ase say no kwan.
Yeah, but it take say onne metna ase edi hu yedi hu ansa na meti ase where coming from, but before no the way na me fa no na me nso menti ase na ye different sa kasa nkomodie no ehu hia because wo no ho kafo antena ase ani nkomo na ma anya enti ase wo mumu a sometimes no unnecessary arguments out no Emma muntimi maintain healthier relationship and ase aware enti me feel say si etimi edi nkomo na yeti yenya ntiase a other coping skills no trust, being loyal, being committed, being respectful, all of them will fall in place.
And say yeah ka say tools na sa tools we na ira awa wari mu a na ma awari eyo hawo.
No correct.
But nkomodie ni de eyade ka say ehia because the women say nkomodie we nsem bebresi. Nsem bebresi because at least ye di nkomo a it means we spend our time for each other.
No correct.
Now the Solomon can I am a fair Proverbs chapter 5 verse 15 to 19. I say Numwawula munsu o abrantie no. Numwawula munsu. Nafa enije so ene omranti bremu yire antena.
Oh.
We no say. We no say. Ma ne nufu ni be no enso wani. Inti why in France most spend more time no. You never getting bi o ha. Ebi o kwa spend more time. Let's say somebody ebi akonwa emu akakra. Bo na ebi oba ba ma ne kwa ate ho. Oba ne niti ato so. Na omu kase saa time na nkomo no ekoso nti at least you are eba saa na mutumi discuss important topics and important saa be no se bia be ma ne kwa na France bia obi oye heli man kakra bia na kokoso nwi kakra ho a just like wo oba no so do nsa kakra efa na busu nwi na kese ama aware ni jero
Sofo no
ebe ni je ba wa you nti yes say you build this anema no ninya no you spend time with communication you betimi aye saa de nyina ma yetimi aye ye nema ketenkete time bia no be ma no eni ho kra it is like wakata otu kwan kwa say kapa say ma konta tu kwan ba Ghana ha yi kese ofiri ncha one day kwa say bye 1 year no ko.
Hey Missy Sofo, hey every day bia was expecting a call from him. It is say bia me to me friend no you know it's like the house was like empty. I mean, me name Klano Kwan, me name Klan and what I say, and ye baboy penny, so no Ghana. Excuse, but it's a second way, or no, so no, you'll be or your mommy's boy. Ain't you know, and papa no, yeah, then no protect the mommy. What if you are one of my you say, be a me na answer ye brown also has say no. Or quite you melt bano, any pehuno. But it's a say for some time, also be one of my I bonny when who sometime who send the pepper for back. After the old honoma, not ain't you know to say or call Ghana no at certain time, anytime from 6 o'clock, no. Uboy point why you feel crack. Because I mean, my first eye hole, the Mukrano, mamma who say you will fear her. And you hear TV, so I call the other room, no, away from a living room, no, near we kind of reserve ourselves for sending a bear. But what can you do? Ghana last answer near where I'm about Ghana. He was calling me every single day. Are you okay? Because me want Mrs. Taketwa I'm nene chile. But it's are you back where me recognize it and say, Tame Yeshia, you know, Nama call Ghana 3 times. Nama call Ghana 3 times. And you know, I talk about me call Ghana 3 times, Chile, I me call Chile. And Tebem say, Tama me ko shia na busia for no. Sa Chile na me Chile, you know. A man go fa boyfriend bia wo Ghana. But to say, you know, talking about me name classmates, and man me ma ye ko shia ewo janko num ni ade no. Ebem say no full say the same thing na say bia me kwa out Chile num ni ade. It you like you know, our friends to be not me will fear. You know, and I'm a quiet and we didn't go chill. We were all grandpa near Kushia papa. A hotel, yeah, what call you why a friend is saying. In Tiamwa hotel. Yeah, so like they kind of like related into know your call no more na eja ni papa nso de action kwa or hey hi the near be rough or treaty and good eh and you know we just go and chill you know me call Ghana but me call me chasing no me call for 6 weeks me call Ghana less than 6 weeks time mama ko nyina 6 weeks and you know but for 3 weeks 3 weeks no quite na me ho me. It's not like I just miss his presence in the house.
Nti idea yetumi emma saa de ma ni nyina eba efie ni aware mu a ebetumi ama aware no aye anije because nyame ebota ode bo aware no obo ne say aye anije because the new one say nyame adwini mu no wakwa ne say o first me take e say o first you know you have been lonely and wakakunya obi a the right in a suitable wife and a suitable husband aba be hye aba be kan ho ama wasetan aye anije to say suitable husband and as a wife say you treat ni ye na ye ni ye ya ebe ma de bi aware na nija bam but you treat ni ye bia ye ni nkomo aware yetim no afa say two enemies we are muti them we who ya hwim even the whole week ni kwa no mo spend the time bad
Sofo the assembly to us say why is that married men don't want no men in their house without them being present? What is the deal? Sofo, answer me.
We are talking of jealousy, no?
Jealousy. That's one.
because onim say papa no eba the sweetheart na ye kan o bi papa no eba ho eno ye one aha ade ye wo obi so a ahai etabri bi na emema emema bebre ni ye wo adwi bebre ni say emma bebre ho a they are easy to convince aha say emema bebre adwi yo so ebia the oba no osu ade kitu ebia me ya adwi besesa
onji wuni that just say onji wuni
class na ayira sa na tell do an eye the wo kan say ebia na osuro say be ma ko na oba no na ho ode bo na yire so na mema nso no mema say ya de ba ko na say yani no ade be hu bia na be say eka
wow
because emma de mo money ene adwene nyina enante enti oba betimi onu aduane nso na odi nkomo nso na osan eya ade foforo but that ma de ni no sabatan so he TV na na ohe
and nothing else
aha enti aya na osuro say bia na nani akoje na yire ho bia nani beba na ho say bia ebia nani beba na ho so no oni ho a ebia beba na ho na say oba ko na ka say oh nipa we say owiepu mi ade na obeye enti for no so a simple they want to protect you
and okay protection but so we on mo betimi are talking about protection and so now or you jealous and answer insecure
and they
brother Natty that's the because you guys don't want to know. You will know pa Obia mwami wo other meaning of sweetheart no. Obia
the answer is one, protection. Two, they do that because of jealousy. Wow. I don't know once obi so na bia wanya a certain experience you baby. Obi so na wanya certain experience you baby ntino. I know so say this experience no enso beba ni diem. Yes, it's either obi okwa na bia na nko owo the relationship na bia na nko oba bi pa aka ordinary dwi sin no oba ware no. Afi o introduce no chair no the other man no. The other man if kwan bi so agina feelings
brother Natty that do patch and say emretin baby a when you do won fa woni oba nhia da woni oba nante da won't mean you so I'm single over here crisscross is say won to answer sa question no busa no e di enti na mema mo pese mo yi be ma foforo beba mu mawari fie a muni hono answer we ye be ma ni bi enti no say ba o mo de sofo odoje o say o ye single unya anya single
that you know ayade oh cuz I remember bro ha I will take advantage of and you be because most no be bro ha I'm come na fun fie with bad friends so because kwa ye bay remember I dey nkomo
no correct
but obi a oye clever bia no only di nkomo na only di nkomo pe no kwa market ato why you say o market to no o market ato the next time no se bibi say abape na o say go can we say that no catch them say na wasati be here
man but don't know who say or you single until you see one person or better Sofo crisscross say my husband does not even want his brothers to come over without him present while I'm home. And I mean, you are for money, mom, and I say, on say, some when I'm a corner, a idea be ebetimi ama ni papa kura edi nneoma bi akobone enti no te say
ade ba ko so me hu ni say aye le tena bi a man especially say nkomo bi koso a I say e fa ne the Christina dey okay nkomo bi koso cha obi o house mi yi nsema ye secret ba o
no correct bia oni papa say bia ofu say nipa no baba be ka asem bia wunim de ekoso
ani bet my one ani bet my one na bi so ha obi so ha e ma na akasa nso etimi de owo nsam etimi de awaye bi o ye si dan bi o ha o e be ye si o won se ba na sa na be ma no fo say se o manipa no kwan wan so ba be hu ni secret bi ai wo ni fie wa on say obi abeti
na chese nsem bebre hihye ho Sofo
nti na bi no ai da say oba be ka de be ma ne ye oba bi wanya chance no ai say oba be ka no a kire na yire no ana say na yire no so be fa omo so bia anu fi
wow what a wow hey ememe se mu di nneoma bi tricking mum pese ena bi nso ho no ma ye sincere I mean to say miku eni me transfer oka say oni fie enti no to say nipa no oni madwen a wode ba efie ha say ena nipa ni so nim say okọ Ghana enti na nya ade a metimi aka so o enche bia miku beba so enti no and so perception so say as some of us will not leave our friends in our home without presence. Go with our men. I'm poor. I'm pass. So I pass a patient because me kunkwa me you know ni oba madam for baby if you do it. I will never let my friend be in the house with me. No correct. I mean you have to be mindful of that. Participation we are doing. No we are doing what say you know because may allow for another woman to come to my house and for me to go out and say me kuni ni pan it's not happening. If he doesn't want the same thing. I mean when you put it in perspective for now, we all do the same thing. I no be no experience because me experience say madam for ba besame. The only people ba me fie besame my sister no enemy mama. What else is new? But I don't have friends visiting my husband. And me na fofo nso a ebi a mekọ mu fie no mekọ no na omuhukafo because me my best friend, my best friend has since 98 we've been friends. Bema. He's a guy. Like I remember to say ansana ne yireba any during the time and yireba ansana me worry no ne ye menu omo ne ko bia like you see the three of us come and ire my na me ni mi no enti na ono ane nam fufuo no mu bi I feel say one me da but say ono aka na some was face I have me kura ni pa no me ni na nanti ache but say ne panties kura mi hu da on say me omunya ya nko beye so no crack pa because make I say madam fune worry your worry first week or worry you know when invite many other friends eba ni fie wo ye mpusuo num ni ade ntino te say time aye to get together na aye celebrate amano se wa worry congratulating no e na ne yire frɛ ye enti ne yire frɛ ye no one ne yire kasa no or catch any say, oh, nadamfo or a nadamfo pa or any work room has said to say a or bar crampo no to say or per se me or name casa. Entino me catch and so on cover phone and I'm catching and said, me your bar, may your barney be. Enti say or what Ghana na me ne betena phone so akasa nom ne ade because emma de ye mu bi no we can have this idea nom ne ade but say na ne other guy friends and so honom it make a chance say ye ntwen ne yire ne ba join no wo ha say a na me amaba abesra no na my introduce myself nom ne ade into ono to ti ase and I'm glad say we yes because it said the wife buy say the wife so have one of my good friends. Asama okai say asama me ka kire ni kun no me ya de pa because I'm pa senka me ne kasa wo phone so a ko be sha ase adwen bi a na nka enye healthy for her. Many ni kun ni bibia we friends but it's all say it's good say me take it that decision I'm see it all kind of ni kun be hwe manim no say hey Adwoa we be for am see we be ya nim because obi wo ho no ma otimi kan tokwa bi entokwa no na ehia say I will never allow my friend to come to my house to reveal my secrets. Would you chances? The brother nothing does it. Hey, who was secret is one said, when you need to crisscross. Brother nothing does it, you need to. Also, you're single, but also what can answer. As a patient, so I said, my mother-in-law left me in a house with a guy I didn't know. And he nearly raped, oh my gosh, he nearly raped me. God gave me strength to beat him. I think that it could even be a setup. Send you so nipa open itself on you, but to say assemble because when you jam one man can manage that. I think some people are just they are just they have that characteristic, but that is so bad. Chris Cross said for me, you are speaking to my best friend. No crepa. Yes, I'm part of only Chris Cross. You guys are best friends. I mean to say nobody like the type of the kind of friendship the two of you have, is just incredible. And like my friend Frank, I think say now take a break because last time say you complain or catch him and say me worry, and as I say pandemic abayin kwade pandemic insu any phone so other places, but to say of lately I have been so busy normally I didn't know we haven't catch up, but the last time we spoke was like 4 days ago and on catch him they say like say put the say he on Kai last time on whom but to say 2 weeks ago or by your area has say me wa has say our friend me was see me bra bontin am say me bra bontin me then was see what dear I say come outside me drew a bontin one no park or when I'm say what many say you of bar around no not say or far has say betcha me na konta enti no to say like until you promo for no say oba ne be ma ya damfo a ne adwea no we chiri so but to say I understand say me madam for oba ne me kun wo fie alone no so na me kun so no ono so no onja obe na damfo be ma ne me wo fie square because we can't trust people. Humor can disappoint you and emotions can fly all around. And just to be safe, you just have to put boundaries. Say, Pastor Patience, kind. Minifia, you cannot come to my house. And one time, if you show me where actually there was a video on Facebook, and I asked a series no bano or baby I bet now building ni ma no abre letter no documents no the bema no wo read ya wo dru baby a obeka o sese wo ba ni fie na woni honom na ni kunkwan na wo ho enum The boyfriend kwana wo honum no beto a she will beat you up. Or man why I alert. So oni fear na akobo pon no na so oni honum asan wachi because if she finds out to say you went inside the house na obabo ono de waka na asem sa na tie. Enti Sofo, I have taken enough of your time. And common I have a meeting be a semi, but a semi trust my documentation. It's a makotam me paper. You know, you see,
there's time for everything, you know. Yeah, the Gamia says, "I don't know, you be a baby, come. So they say, I don't know in answer your domasi. Sir, almost to me, Adwoa. I'm a Medina. I hear you what I say. I will let you know.
What for me, Patch? Hold on. As a pastor patience, a kind, you know, she wouldn't yaba. Wo best friend, as a man walker. Chris Cross. So sorry, Patch.
Said yes, I can. Your boss on fire. Is that yeah, what's summarizing in our first one?
No, correct.
Then I don't know mercy. Yeah, he said, yeah, Yambo next week is no matter how dear. You better to us, auntie. Yambo next week is all my boy and that be the Anya come and your fan share right here now.
Amen to that.
Your mom pike a crave nothing. Yapan to our ideas. Your bomb pie and Yamita as for your doasi.
Amen.
When our dear start, now the area soon game. The sense of us in over tonight, OBD. Your bomb pie, the mount. Sa wari bi ala nti ase ntokwa ohawde basabasa yomu no wari wagina dwumadie so na wode asai obonsam adwuma no ama wari nyina ayasudie ye de wiase na kona nyina sha wonsam yare atu atete na mu wiase onkuto na wakasa yare sabeba wade sawiase nyina yare na yankasa wada waye na wotwe yesi mu nso ma wadom no tumi no ahoɔden bi ani bukan bo ye ho ban fi atamfo ne abonsamfo nyina nsam bo bedini ye benom ne ye bebe ko nyina ye de ho sha wonsa your mobile is now okay, friends, and then there's something if you are. I showed the enemy. That was so it. Yes, amen.
Amen. So yeah, that's a pan. Yami Shroud said there be a winya emretinti any ebedin because it's not easy to cry to say you trade and then so no to say yeah, I explored a lot of things. You know, just say effective communication. You find your juma and we are bravo. And they are stretching up. Last time I made effective communication by yourself or crampono. Yenya a lot of the interruptions, and they take full advantage of it. And you know, we will see you guys next week. And instead be one I said a situation be on young timia exploit no more now. But Sister Sage, to say a sweetheart no me say, yeah, pon one, na me ye behavior. By next week, you go hear it because I'm coming with more of him. We're going to explore more, and you know, some research because I have to go and make sure because it's something and tears different, you know, near what can make and I respect your perspective also as well because will be a whole car they don't mean it in certain way but so nipane cannot see directly what me first say I think that people should just respect your wishes. If you don't like to be called certain way now they should just seize it. They shouldn't do it. Pastor Patient said, I have slept on the same bed with two of my best friends years ago, but not now. No. The world has changed. Pastor Patient he couldn't take his pants off him. The whole neighbors came over and beat him. Wow. And so I don't know what's in his day, crap. would choose the wrong day to so obey at the bonnet. Inti no nyame nhyira mu nyina. You guys take care. Social distancing, maintaining good hygiene, and also wearing our mask. America, they say, baby, I drew no. I don't even know what is what. You see, oh, yeah, dear, like positive cases, you know, atra 6 million. She say Crazy Grandpa is more than that. Just say mean share than 10 news because it's too stressful. And I death toll no atra over 211,000 people. Can you imagine how many families are going through so much loss? It's not easy to cry, you know. And then we have leaders and people in position. The care they will get, you know. People like me, you know, God forbid if I get sick now, I will not get that care. And, you know, I have to take precautions to keep myself safe. Most definitely. Hey, crisscross, it just said, you are too tough. Oh, I'm sure knives can cut through pants too. Hey, crisscross. No way. Where the program me, I make sure I say ID. Mumu be you aware of it. ID channel is my channel. Me share ya na bi wo hono ma me kwa bonti a me koto hwe me car si make sure so bi enfa bibi en share. I was becoming paranoid on things because there was time I nipa bi edi sa abone no. Na one time na ke ni ha say Sofo me se me kwada no. Me say me mfa sika nkwahye me pillow yase. Did that for that? I'm so okay because that be a honoma and crown papa ni fear. Many baba me who so no ma sorry I beda maintain what yem so. So but the I am me who so ma beda so no ba hi akola ne pre no so for so na meji you know like me and I'm see there be because ebiana my famada no me tear free one on na ebi enkwara na nso no intina I just don't want to pull my case intina I just you know settle for that, but for some reason that day you know I was feeling so uneasy. Not your neighbor no so no the what second floor no ne teenagers bi as say o ma bass we see so o ma confa like a mema bese a 9 ena omugu hallway honom na am say na ma conform aba mo form come floor say omo ma e wo honti no mo ntimi mfa omo nko honom na yenye floor no omo abesa line na ebi mu da hallway form honom enti no me ye na am say okay ma na kopim say 1:30 because na mpese me make sure so omo free building him before I settle down. It's cross. Hey, so many. Just a pastor patience in the crisscross today. Yeah, I see. You, yeah, dinyami jamu nyina why mumba by next week. More contributing, very productive contribution. Yeah, the nyina mas more share. Like it, love it, using other emojis. Yeah, the munyina amasin. I mean, we will see you guys next week. Why? Bye bye. And you say, bet na habon komosa. Software bre. Some man koda.